Uh-oh. Hi, we're here live. And we got
Hello.
somebody with us today. Simon, say hi.
Good evening.
Clippy, we got Simon. We got a little sack boy, Clippy.
Yeah, we do.
We got a little sack boy. How's everybody doing tonight? How are you guys doing
Oh, I'm good. How about you guys?
tonight?
Yeah.
Warm day here. So that's nice. What about you, Simon? You got
Yeah.
some?
Uh, been a good day. Had nice lunch.
Yeah? Yeah, you
Yeah.
told me about it. It sounded nice. Shit.
Mm. Yes. Topped off with a nice slice of cake as well.
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
He had lemon poppy seed cake.
Lemon and poppy seed cake.
Yeah, I just said
Well,
that.
sounds good.
Mm.
I literally just said that.
So
But
echo.
go ahead, tell them. Um, and tomorrow is your day out for Korean movies, right?
Well, today for me, but tomorrow for you. Yes.
What time is it there?
1 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Go to sleep.
I thought I was talking with you, but it could be hallucination brought on by lack of sleep.
Yeah, there you go.
Talk about me staying up late. Jesus.
I am a bit of a night owl. My dad used to call me a vampire.
Yeah, I was too. All of a sudden, it's weird. The first half of my life, I was definitely not a morning person, definitely a night owl. And then the second half of my life so far, uh, um, like when I wake up, it takes a few seconds, maybe a few minutes, but then I'm all about like dancing and singing around my house, getting coffee, singing stupid songs as I do it. You've heard me. And
Took the
I'm
whole.
I was asleep by.
I'm
It's
definitely
called
not
being a
some.
dolphin. There's
I'm
four. Sorry.
Oh, what? A dolphin?
Yeah, it used to be night owls and
Oh,
early birds.
right.
Two different types of people. Now there's four. There's the dolphin, the lion, the bear, and I can't remember. Maybe the owl. I don't know. So yeah,
Hmm.
the dolphin is someone who gets up early, like
Okay.
early, and gets right into the day, but also is a night owl and can be creative and do things at night as well. Then there's the um, lion who gets up, does things, but by mid afternoon to early, they're done. You know. Then there's the bear who's like I think 9 to 5 type person. The normal, the or no, I don't know. I know that
Right.
I'm early and I'm a cross between a dolphin and a lion. Let me go look at it though.
I will just say I've never really been a morning person. So much so
Never.
that when I was in my mid late teens, my mum bought me a little pennant to put up on the wall saying, I hate people who sing in the morning because my mum always used to sing in the morning.
Oh yeah, me too. Like I used to. I had an aunt, my dad's sister, the one that died 3 days before my birthday. Um, she would come in when I stayed at her house on Sundays because she was like the super Catholic when I was a kid to wake me up on for church, and she'd come in singing, "It's time to get up! It's time to get up! It's time to get up in the morning. Someday I'm gonna murder the bugler." That song, have you heard it?
No.
Someday they're gonna find him dead, and then I'll get the other pup, the guy who wakes the bugler up, and then spend the rest of my life in bed. And I'd be like, "Yeah, I want to hit you."
That sounds familiar, but
It's a very old song.
Yes, well, I'm very, very, very old, so that's probably why.
No, I don't think you'd be as old as her, but yeah.
I think it's. I think I know the lyrics. I'm not entirely sure.
It's well
Well,
known. Like,
the tune I know because that's quite a famous tune. It's been used for a few things, I think, isn't it?
When I was in rehab, this guy used to come in and wake us up and say, "Wakey, wakey, hands off Snakey."
oh, yeah, it's a guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trying to find a thing about different types of people. It's only
Well,
JS, I know that.
I think there are 3 types of people. There's me. There's people I like. Then there's the arseholes.
Alright. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Love
I guess
you.
that makes sense.
Love you, mean it. Where is it? Does anybody in the chat know that song? Did I just say?
No
Somebody had to have recognized it. Come on. Somebody had to have recognized that. I've heard it on, like, was it Abbott Costello? Somebody came and seen it? I don't know. It's very famous. Someday.
Not so you notice, Abby. No.
What the fuck is this thing? I gotta only JS this place. She's cool. I like her a lot. She's young, always full of energy. Just want to slap her more. To be that young and know who you are, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, don't ask that, Just Ducky. Please don't ask that.
She has this whole thing about Cars, the movies.
Oh, yeah.
She's watched all of them. She binge watched them, and she's like has all these questions now for Cars, like why do they have to go through airport security? Why do they have school buses? Why do they have door like things to get in and out of? You know, like she has a lot of questions.
So, Robert Legier, the third member for 19 Months Celestial,
Hey,
super chatted, "Let me in this bitch, LOL."
send them a link. Where the fuck is this thing? Ah! Sorry.
Headphone warning.
Oh, shut up. I'm doing something for you guys. You.
Damien says he put an article in Discord about the dolphin bear thing.
Oh, you okay? Thank you, Damien. Thank you. Because this is driving me fucking nuts. What type of sleeper are you? Okay, great.
Are dolphins renowned
ready?
for being early risers?
I don't know. But here, type of sleeper. Is this it? Owl. Alright, so the two most well-known types are the owl and the lark. Lark are early risers. This would be the dolphin that I came up with, that I heard. Their body clocks run faster than the time of day. They have their most productive phase before midday, and they already get tired early in the evening, but they stay up late anyway. So that's a dolphin that I heard. Right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, because then he gave me more than one. Because here, the owl, lion, wolf, bear. This is when I heard that. The lion of the early risers. In the morning, they're attentive and productive. They plan their day after getting up. They already get tired early in the afternoon and fall asleep quickly in the evening. Lions are ambitious and conscientious. They think analytically and are optimists. Then there's the wolf. Wolves are morning grouches. They prefer to get up after 11. They get a surge of energy around 7 p.m. They rarely go to bed before midnight. Wolves have creative minds and they like taking risks. They tend
Woof,
to be
woof.
moody and impulsive. Then there's the bear. The bear, although bears sleep a lot and deeply, they always have the feeling that they didn't get enough sleep. In the morning, they often press the snooze button. They're most productive at midday. Bears are extroverted and cheerful. Loyalty is very important to them. They steer clear of conflict. And then there's the dolphin. Dolphins wake up frequently during the night and therefore feel tired. They get a surge of energy around 7 p.m. They go to bed shortly before midnight. Dolphins are intelligent and tend to be perfectionists. They're rather anxious and introverted. Which one are you guys?
Woof, woof.
I feel like I'm a combination of the dolphin and the lion. I feel like it could be any of them.
Personally speaking, I sort of put that sort of stuff into the astrology camp.
It's not though. That's actual
That's-
like psychologist shit.
Mm,
That's science.
I think there's a lot of overgeneralizations in there, but
Well,
maybe
yeah,
there's
but
some.
it's generalized. A lot, like you'd be surprised how much of psychology is generalized. It's for
No, I wouldn't.
general psychology.
No, I really wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah, probably a
Did
dolphin.
you send a link to the room, the spot?
No.
I told you to.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I was wondering why he hadn't jumped in yet. That was rude. Sorry, Robert, it's coming.
If it helps, Cliff, I don't think AMG did say.
I did! I said send him a link. I said send him
Okay.
to the room. I swear to God I did. I might have been in the middle of something else. But
Maybe, yeah, because it might just got lost in something
it might,
else.
yeah, because I'm trying to do everything. I'm thinking of getting my coffee, but I don't want to not be here when he comes in so I can say hi. And I'm going to go get my coffee. Say hi to everybody. And say hi to Robert. And I'll be back. I want introduce Robert to Simon. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Thud.
All right. So I got to say hi to everyone. Hello, Miamina. Hello, Abby Pullen. Miss Mandy. Hello. NCR, good to see you. No, you didn't really miss much. We're just talking about different, like, people's ways of sleeping and stuff. Hello, Mindy. Hello, Connie. Dalek, good to see you. Arisen. Mrs. Schroeder's cat. Hello, Nicole. What else we got here? Oh, Robert. Was your third? Yeah, you got your link. It's there. Who else we got here? Deadpool Kidro, hello. Hello, Jennifer. Just Ducky, good to see you. Damian Paxton, hello. Cajunese, hello. Good to see you. American Bee Savage, yes, you're right. There's only one lady of the alpacas, and it's Camille. Abby, I guess you could say we're keeping Simon in check.
Yeah, you're trying.
Yeah, we're trying. K-Rab, hello. Michelle, good to see you. Okay. Sean Zeke, good to see you. Just seeing if there's any other people that came in. Paracord Princess, always good to see you. Hello. And we're back at the bottom, so let's go back to the top here. Hello, Arian Rod. Yeah, that's. You said you're watching the Hurricanes game. That is tied 1-1 right now in the second period. I'm keeping tabs on that one too, but really the one I'm most interested in tonight would be the Oilers Flames game.
Now, speaking as somebody who doesn't have a bastard clue, what sport is that?
Like 71, that's ice hockey.
Right.
There is, shockingly enough, a team in Carolina. So you wouldn't think that would be hockey country, but you know they like their hockey there apparently. That is Robert. Hello, sir.
Hi, Robert.
Hello.
You've never met Simon before?
I don't know.
I think we have communicated, but only via chat, in the side chat.
Yeah, I'm sure I've met you before in chat room, but I don't think we've ever spoken.
Don't think so.
Unless you came into one of her like Discord chats or something.
Don't think so, but the old memory is not what it used to be.
Same here.
Yeah,
trying
to
get my camera going. I have I'm applying a green screen background because there's no way I'm letting y'all look in my room right now. It's a disaster. My van is not here right now, so I have all the tools from my van and stuff in here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
What,
usually
you're yelling at me?
What's that?
My cat is yelling at me.
Oh. Yeah, usually you've you got some stuff in your room there, but it sounds like you got your whole tool room in there right now. Yeah, those Discord chats were a while ago now.
I'm a little embarrassed. I haven't been here. I've been so absent that I didn't even know if y'all were doing them still or not.
No, we haven't done them for like a year. I mean, we do talk to. Well, do you talk on Discord like when we do streams with Radical and stuff like that?
I know what you mean.
And
you just haven't been running the schedule. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot to keep up with.
Yeah, it is. I mean, just the stuff to do with the channel and the trial. Like, I watched 2 hours of trial today, and I didn't even get through half of it.
I watched the trial all day on my phone. I've seen the whole thing just about.
Oh, while you're working? While you're doing plumbing?
Yep.
Nice.
I've seen the depositions. I've seen most of the evidence. Like, I'm heavily interested in domestic abuse from a male perspective.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's only interesting because nobody ever reports, and to have somebody this famous doing that is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I think just hearing the testimony of the guy that was talking about his hand injury, it's pretty clear that he got that by something being thrown at him.
Yeah, the orthopedic surgeon.
Okay.
Yeah, he was very convincing. I've noticed that all of Johnny Depp's team's witnesses have been very, very concise and easy to follow.
I'm back. Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Robert. How you doing?
We're doing fine. How about you?
All right. Sorry.
But all of his witnesses are really believable and direct and to the point. And all of her witnesses sound like flat earthers, man. They got long word salad explanations that are never like definitive.
But all his witnesses are just looking for the 15 minutes of fame, according to Elaine.
Elaine is amazing, isn't she? Isn't that the worst attorney ever?
Yeah. But we have somebody coming in who's going to do a report for us. She's
Where?
watched every day.
I was just telling Cliff that I've watched every day too. I've only missed maybe like I haven't missed any of either of their actual testimonies, but I have missed maybe 3 hours of sidebar.
What's that?
Whenever they're talking to witnesses and stuff like that.
Who's that going?
Probably me. I haven't been in this ever in forever, so it could be me.
Are you on headphones?
Of course.
That's weird.
Yeah, so you say you reckon you might have missed 3 hours. I don't think I've watched 3 hours.
All right, you got to mute when you're not talking, Robert, because you're really echoed now. But let me send.
Trying to fix it.
Simon, can you send a link
Send
to
the link?
Mia? Yeah.
Yep.
What were you saying, Robert?
Is it still echoing?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
That was
Okay,
good.
Mia, link sent. Got a DM in Discord.
Sorry it took me so long. I had to make a sound. I've been eating all day and you didn't want me passing out. I'm trying not to eat in the microphone now.
Crunch,
Yes.
munch.
Yes, Damien, in some of that less than 3 hours I've watched, one bit of it was American B. Savage's Heartthrob tugging
Camille. Yeah.
tugging at Amber, saying, "Don't look at the jury when you're not answering a question I haven't asked you."
What? She didn't say
Well,
that.
Bruh.
In effect, she did, because Amber was talking to the jury and she hadn't been asked a question.
Today, then, you saw.
I don't know when it was.
Camille Vasquez is a bulldog.
She's beautiful and smart. She's going places.
She's
I'm telling you.
ruthless. She's ruthless.
Love her. Love her. There he is. Oh, you moved.
This is the background. It's
I know,
like
I
a
used to use it.
effect.
I used to use
My
it.
room is so disaster zone right now. All of my tools are in here.
We've seen your room. It's worse than usual.
No. Yeah. All of my tools are in here right now.
Oh shit!
Hey, Robert,
Yeah,
your new
and-
house is pretty dope.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Mia's here. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Nice
The living
piano.
room's bigger than my whole old house.
Hey, Mia.
Hi.
Mia, this is Robert.
Hi, Mia.
Robert, this is Mia.
Hi, Robert.
Hi, Mia. American B. Savage. Yes, I am going to finally come out and admit that Marvel abused me.
No. Oh God! You made me choke. You fucking made me choke. That's right. I was terrible. I was. That's why you remember those few times he didn't go on camera. He had a black eye.
But I thought the makeup concealed it so well.
Yeah, right.
I've been using that makeup palette since 2015.
Oh my God.
Well, apparently so is Amber.
Mm.
I don't know about that, Connie. I think Camille's gonna make too much money defending and suing people to ever be a judge.
I don't know. She's just an associate, and from what I heard, she's supposed to have already been moved up to a partner, but they had too many partners the last time they moved people up,
That's over with. That's over with now.
and they're
Yes.
already in talks
Yeah.
with her about getting her moved up the ladder.
Yes.
If they want to
suspect-
keep her,
she
they
doesn't-
better.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
suspect they're gonna find
she
Ray.
has all the. They should have done that before she got put on national television.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She is. She's beautiful. She's smart. She is an expert on, like, knowing when,
Yes.
like, everything about testifying, like, objection. It's
His
Abduction.
team is
perfect.
so smart, though. His team is so smart. They picked
They are.
somebody Amber Heard's age, a female, so she could really
There's a few people.
go at
that-
her without being accused of being,
Well, the difference there is the balance. See, Elaine has been with Amber since the UK trial.
Mhm.
Elaine is actually the lead attorney on that team. Does that explain a lot?
Yeah.
she's
But
not
there,
very good at
Rottenborn
this.
is not the lead?
no, no.
Elaine Bredehoff is the
And
is the lead
she-
attorney of that group.
She does not really trust everybody else. And Elaine's a partner too. I forgot to say that.
Elaine's a
But-
partner. She shouldn't be. She should be an associate now.
They're part of a
But-
huge law firm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben has put together everybody in his team from his law firm, and he's
Wait,
got
who's
them
Ben?
down.
Ben Chu,
Ben Chu,
Who's that?
John-
Which side?
Johnny's lawyer.
Okay.
Johnny's the lead.
Because isn't there a Ben on both sides?
Ben
There's
Rotten.
Mr. Rottenborn, yeah.
I mean,
I keep calling him
Rotten
Rotten Crotch.
I've been calling him
Rotten
Rotten
Born.
Ass, so
Oh, it's Rotten Born. Okay.
it's
No,
Rotten
I
Born.
honestly thought it was Rotten Crotch. I did. I was wrong? Okay.
It's
Yeah.
Rottenborn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mrs.
husband-
Mr.
my husband calls him Rotten Ass, so
Oh,
I've
shit,
kind of
that's
picked
funny.
that up.
Okay, go ahead, Mia.
But he's put together a really well-skilled, well-organized team
Mhm.
to work together, and they do. They work together. Elaine's put together this group of lawyers that don't seem to know what the other one's
Mm-mm.
doing. And if you looked at the desks, you can really see this because Johnny's side's all organized. Even when they've got papers strewn about, it's all in order.
Mhm.
You look over on the other side, and they're everywhere.
Really? I hadn't noticed that. But what I had noticed on Johnny's side is they're always, what's that game called? Musical chairs. Like, nobody's ever alone.
They do
I
that
like
on both
that.
sides.
Oh, okay.
It
Except-
depends on what each attorney's doing that day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
okay.
what they're doing at the time, because you got to see Wayne Dennison only comes in for the expert witnesses. That's all he's doing.
Okay.
And so, like, he came in today and he sat in the chair behind Ben Chu. And then he went up and did his questioning of the hand surgeon, Richard Gilbert. I just typed it in the chat a minute ago. Gilbert.
Yep.
Gilbert.
Okay.
And he questioned him. And then when he sat down to wait for him to be crossed, he sat back in that chair behind Ben.
Okay.
And then when he got back up, he went back out of that chair. And then after he was done, he left. So, yeah.
Okay. So, we lost Robert, but there's a couple of young girls besides Camille on Johnny's team.
Yeah, and I don't remember their names, and I don't have them written down anywhere.
They're all very pretty, though.
Yes, especially the young blonde that was sitting next to him part of the day.
Ooh, yeah, I know. Amber saw that.
Yeah, when Camille was behind Ben, she was over there next to Johnny.
And they were talking and
Yeah.
kicking and yeah.
He has a very good relationship with his lawyers.
With
Unlike
everybody.
somebody
Even
else.
the bailiffs, he's always like shaking their hands and yeah, he's got a good relationship with everybody. He treats everybody with respect.
Yeah.
But I mean, should we just agree that Elaine thinks everybody who's not on her side is there for fame? I
Yes.
loved how the TMZ came back at her though. TMZ
Oh, I
guy
love that.
said, I
That
could
was so great.
same thing for you taking Amber Heard.
Yeah,
Oh,
I actually wrote that down about him
Oh,
when I
sorry.
was
I'll let you do your report. All right, everybody, we're all shutting up. She can do a report. Go ahead.
Okay, I was going to start with yesterday morning because we had Kate Moss come in. And when Kate Moss showed up on the screen, Amber's side kind of paled.
Really?
They really didn't expect her to show up.
See, she tried to say today that she did.
No, she didn't. She still is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
She and Johnny were in a relationship from 94 to 98. And she cried for years after it was over because Johnny's the one that got away.
Mm-hmm.
This fictitious, rumored stare incident that Amber created in the UK trial has been talked about 3 times by Amber. Amber's the only one who has ever even heard about it.
So it wasn't a big rumor that went around everywhere.
Well, what
It was a
actually
tabloid
happened,
thing back in the day.
yeah,
okay.
what actually happened was they were in Panama on vacation. Johnny had left the room to go down, and they were in like huts or something. And Johnny had left the room, and he had headed towards somewhere that they were going towards. And she came out after him. Now it had been raining because they were in the monsoon season,
Mm-hmm.
and there were 3 wooden stairs outside their little bungalow, and they were wet and slippery. And she fell.
Mm-hmm.
She was yelling and screaming. Johnny turned around, saw her, ran over, gently picked her up,
I know.
took her into the room, and got a doctor for her.
The real story is so much better than the fake. Like, it's a romance novel.
Sorry,
It took
Mia,
forever.
I don't want to interrupt your soliloquy, but hands up anybody who thought these putative stairs were a flight of stairs.
Okay, I
as
was
opposed
going to
to
say
3
that.
steps.
I thought when Amber was talking, I thought it was like out of one of those commercials or Gone with the Wind, that big ass staircase.
Yeah, everybody did
3
because
steps,
that's the way she
3
talks.
lousy steps. What? Even if he did throw her down, it's 3 feet at most.
It was ridiculous.
Shut the fuck up.
And
While we're
yeah,
sidebarring,
we're
she's
fine.
right there. Kate Moss wasn't even admissible until Amber brought her up.
Yeah. She opened the
They
door.
were very skeptical that she would actually show.
Cool. All right, sorry, Mia. I had to say something. No, go ahead.
She also denied that anything bad ever happened between them. He never pushed her, kicked her, or punched her downstairs.
He wanted to take care of her.
Actually, she says he's the only one that's ever been able to take care of her for even a small amount of time.
Okay.
Okay, so then after her yesterday came Shannon Curry. We all love Dr. Curry.
Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. She's hot.
She
Wait,
basically...
Go ahead, Robert. Sorry, Mia. Go ahead, Robert.
My only thing with Dr. Curry is she's confusing. She's too smart.
She is very smart, and she does try to dumb down her.
But then she does a good job when she's doing that. But when she starts explaining these charts that people cannot see in their eyes, that's bad. Like, I can't follow that at all, and I doubt that many of the jurors can either.
It would have been nice if
we saw them.
We could have seen them, but the jurors were paying attention to her.
Yes, they were.
I was paying attention. I rewound it. It was just hard to picture what she was saying.
I remember one of the lawyers that I was watching with. Who are you watching it with, Robert?
I'm switching between the Fox cover and the Law and Crime Network, and I've also seen some of it on Court TV. I don't watch any of their sidebar. I just watch the footage.
Okay.
I don't watch any of the interpretations.
Well, they've been copyright anybody on YouTube that has been using their streams. They got.
Although they haven't come after me yet, thank God.
They got Emily D. Baker 3 times, and she's a lawyer, so she's going after them.
Is she just mass uploading their stuff, or is she just using clips?
She was streaming the first day or 2 from them. Now she's streaming from other. I think she's using Skynet.
I mean, they got a right to do that, though.
Yeah, they got a right.
It's kind of shitty,
but they don't. The court cameras are open to everybody who can get to the stream.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Okay, but they can't. But she can't stream their overlay and stuff with it, you know.
Yeah, but she can fix it
If
so
she's
they
not
don't
doing
sue
that,
her.
she's free to go.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
but she did people that were not using
Okay.
their overlay too.
Okay.
So she went and took Dr. Hughes to task, rightfully. She
Mhm.
explained that the 12 tests that Dr. Hughes did was 4 tests and 8 checklists.
Yeah, and I looked those up. I've had those. I've done the MMPI. I hate that motherfucker. It took 6 hours to do it. But the other things, the checklists, they really are just checklists. It's the type of thing where a doctor comes in and says, "What day of the week is it?
Yeah, that
Who
type
the
of
president is? What season is it?" These are
right.
actual questions from some of the checklists. I looked them up.
And she called her into you have to use them for what they're designed for, or
Mhm.
their information is useless, and a lot of them aren't even useful in forensic psychology, and that's why I didn't use them.
Right.
Basically, what she did was she allowed Amber to find out what the symptoms were so that she could fake it. On Cross, of course, it was Elaine. She started off. The good thing is she didn't bring up the Muffin Men. Um, but she
Damn,
brought
that
up
was
again.
stupid.
That was so stupid. She brought up again that she's only been licensed for 10 years and she's not board certified, which you don't
Doesn't mean
have to be.
shit. It's like not having a bar card.
You have
No
to
big
have a
deal.
license. A license is their
Yeah.
bar card. Board certified is just nicety to have. How much was Johnny paying her, which she said she truly didn't know because she has accountants that takes care of that, and so she really honestly can't even give you an idea.
It doesn't matter. Like her witnesses are making shit tons of money.
Then she said, "And you had dinner and drinks at Mr. Depp's." This
Sorry,
came up again.
sorry, Mia.
That's
Can I just go back to that money one? Because that's one of the things I did actually watch. As you say, she did ask how much are you being paid, and she said, "I really don't know. I have accountants, whatever, for doing that." And then it was 100,000, and it was,
Don't know.
"Oh, I don't know, 200,000.
Don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't know, 300,000.
300,000.
That's
I
too
really
much.
don't
I think
know.
it was,
She said
sorry,
that's too much.
what part of I don't know?
Yeah, I don't know
That's-
why they didn't object, ask, and answer.
That's the
It's-
way that
I don't
Elaine
think
is.
they. I don't think they objected because that
I don't know
female
why
lawyer,
I'm
Elaine,
saying.
was making herself look like a total
She looked
arse.
terrible.
Yes, she did. And then she went.
I think she also
almost
made
editing.
herself look bad by asking everybody, "Are they just there for the fame?" I really
Yeah.
think that made her look
I-
really bad. Like you have nothing better to get them with than that.
Well, that's
Exactly.
it. I don't think she has. I think the only way she's got of getting out of this is discrediting the witnesses by saying you're doing this for your 15 minutes.
Right.
That's her ultimate gotcha.
Yeah.
Must
Yeah.
be. But let me finish because we gotta get moving.
She said you had dinner and drinks at Mr. Depp's, and she said no, it was an interview with Adam Waldman, Ben Chu, Camille Vasquez, and Wayne Dennison, and Johnny happened to be there. It was in his place. She says, "Is that normal?" And she's like, "No." Well, this was a little bit later, but she says, "No, it's not standard, but I've never had a celebrity case where the celebrity was actually housebound because of their own celebrity."
Right.
They were there 3 hours. She got hungry, asked if she could get something to eat, and Johnny bought everybody takeout.
Oh, okay.
She did have a Moscow Mule, but
So what? They're adults.
Maybe.
but
Can
she
you move on
didn't report it.
today though, huh?
Yeah, today they started, like I said, with Richard Gilbert.
Mhm.
Richard Gilbert basically said that the phone that they said that he smashed his hand with would not have done the damage or cut off his finger, and that it was a velocity injury, and that it could have definitely come from the second vodka bottle, like Johnny said.
A crush injury.
Yes.
Ooh, sorry.
After him, Johnny rested his case in rebuttal.
Okay.
And that left Elaine and company with 1 hour, 5 minutes left on the clock.
And they used it. Ooh.
They first called Julian Ackert, who was a computer forensic investigator, to go against Needlemeyer, who I absolutely adored Needlemeyer, especially the
Yeah.
video where he had that one picture slide over the other picture.
Mm-hmm.
That was genius because I've done that on my own with some of those pictures.
Oh my God! Sorry, real quick interruption. Did you guys see where they doxed Johnny Depp's phone number?
Yes,
No.
they
They
put
were
it up on the
showing the
screen.
they were showing the text message relay of when
Oh,
when the
right.
sexual stuff went about him, that girl Molly,
Yeah.
and when they popped it up there, the girl was still
Oh,
in the
God.
middle of redacting the numbers,
Oh, fuck.
and
Well, I'm
they
sure
showed
he'll
his number
change
on the
it.
screen. He
There,
changed it that day.
there, that was actually a group chat, and the chats that they were saying he wrote, those were incoming to his phone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's beautiful. I didn't
Yeah.
even bring it up in court though. I heard the people in chats have noticed it, but I didn't hear
Yeah.
anybody in court say that. So I hope
It-
they bring it up in the closing argument.
They know because Tug told them.
Good. Good.
And Tug also found the quote that Johnny couldn't remember from the stand. It was from the Premiere, which was a tabloid magazine back in
Yeah,
1995.
I remember it.
And that's where that quote came from. And they were trying to twist him as Johnny Dangerously.
Yeah, I remember that. I actually remember that. And I remember back then it making me think, God damn, he's like twisted.
He basically claimed all these degrees and certs and said he had 20 years of experience, where the other guy, Needlemeyer, has like 50 years of experience, and basically started out in photography and moved into digital photo photography forensics. And he tried to refute everything, but he ended up, the big thing with his was they put two pictures that were obviously the same picture with different filters over them,
Mhm.
and asks him if they're the same picture. And he said, well, no, they're not the same picture. They're different. And then they revealed that they had the same file names, and they had the
The
same
metadata?
metadata, and everything was the same
Oh.
on them. So, yeah. Kind of blew him out the water there.
Mhm.
Then Dr. Hughes was back. Can we not say any more of this
I
woman
hate
ever?
her. I hate her.
Arrogant.
I think she's in love with Amber. I do.
It wouldn't surprise me. Arrogant,
Something's
overbearing.
That laugh her laugh when she's being disagreeable but laughing as if she's agreeing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not likable.
She's maniacal.
Victims are only women. I'm the expert. I'm board certified. I know what I'm doing, and it doesn't matter what anybody else says. I'm right. Sounds like Amber.
Yeah.
And when Wayne Dennison got up there, because she brought up the instructions, Wayne Dennison said, okay, let's look at those instructions. And he starts pulling one after the other. And every single time, well, I don't have to follow that because I know what I'm doing.
Right.
Was basically the answer. And
She
then
made
she brought up
stuff look really bad.
Yeah, she then brought up her 88 pages of notes.
Right.
Which and then we had the star herself,
who still doesn't use tears when she cries. She still has no tears when she cries.
Did you hear what her acting coach said?
No, what?
She cannot get tears when she acts.
Yeah, she said that she can tell when she's acting because she can't produce tears.
She
cries readily when she's upset, but if she's acting, she can't do it.
But if you've noticed, she only ever wipes her nose, never her eyes, because there's no tears there.
There's nothing at her nose either, but it's easier to wipe there when there's nothing there anyway.
Yeah.
She started out with the poor woe is me thing. I'm getting threats. I'm getting this. I'm getting that. Somebody told me that they were going to microwave my baby, which believe it or not, she stole that from a UK headline. There's a
Yep.
woman on either a woman or her husband's on trial for microwaving the baby. I didn't get the whole story,
Yep.
but it is an actual headline that she stole. She's done that before.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
Somebody said she was doing the plot of Gone Girl.
yes. Have you watched Gone Girl?
I
No.
know.
But I've
Watch
heard
Gone
that
Girl.
constantly during this whole thing. She's
There's
like
a
Gone Girl.
there's another one too, but I can't remember the name of the movie right now.
She's
Basically,
had several quotes. I know what you're talking about, though.
basically Elaine goes through that same, what about this? What about that? Are the pictures fake? I'm trying to remember. There was one that and I didn't write it down.
The only people who seem like, because she kept saying everybody's a fan of Johnny's, the only people
Yeah.
that seem like the fan are the people that are there for her.
What's funny about that, and they kept while she was on the stand, every once in a while they would move and look at the gallery, and you could see Whitney back there. She looks so terrified.
Oh, wow.
And she's been there since she testified. Now you have to think about this. She has a 2-month-old baby at home,
She does?
and yes, in
Yeah.
California.
She had a baby in vitro.
No, I'm talking
Or,
about her sister.
surrogate. Whitney does
About her
too?
sis- Whitney had a baby in March. That's why she didn't finish her deposition.
Yeah, I had no idea.
And she
I knew about Amber's baby.
yeah, she's got a year-old baby, and I
The
fear
one
for
that-
that child after the microwave comment.
Yeah, the one that people apparently want to put in the microwave. Yeah.
Fair. Let's be fair. I hope not.
I hope
Yeah.
not to. I hope not to. She
What the
got
hell did I just walk into?
A crazy person with an infant.
Yeah.
she got into the I don't know who that person was, Mr. Knight. I have no idea who he is. I've never seen him before in my life. Um Bullshit. I didn't know how to give TMZ anything, which she said before on the stand. However, then she gave this whole long spiel of if I was going to frame him for something that way, wouldn't I do a better job of it? I've got all these pictures and all this other stuff and da 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 da. I'd just make sure that it got to the right outlets and everything. Well, which is it, Amber? Do you know how to do it or not?
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely. I see. Yeah, she basically one day was saying, I don't even know how to contact TMZ. The next day, she's this diabolical mastermind who just restrained what she could have done to Johnny. It's like, which one is it, lady? Do you know? Are you
Mhm.
innocent? Or are you what we are accusing you of?
And
I
then
could have
Elaine
done this
sat
so much
down,
worse.
and they went up to the bench and had a little conference. And the minute that Elaine went up to the bench, Amber's expression changed, and she went from boo-hoo, woo-hoo, boo-hoo to, okay, I'm going to kill Camille. And when Camille came back to start questioning her, she started with giving her attitude. But Camille didn't back down. Camille
Mm-mm.
was Hurricane Camille today, and she just bam, 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 bam.
The Avenging Angel, Our Lady
Oh,
of
yes.
Alpacas.
And she was wonderful. She did a
Yes, she
fabulous job. She cut her off a couple of times, which got her even madder.
was. Oh, yeah.
Um,
I thought she was going to lose her shit.
oh, there for a moment, I thought she was going to explode. I told my husband she melted. She exploded on the stand.
She made
He goes,
herself look
really?
very bad.
No, not really. Or it'd be a heck of a mess to clean up that courtroom. But we kind of wish. But yeah, she had a meltdown. She started with the, well, he's a powerful man. He's a powerful man. Well, if you remember from the op-ed, she said powerful men. Okay, so we're using the verbiage again. And then she at one point finally says, it's because he's a powerful man that I had to write the op-ed about him. I don't think she caught what she said. I don't know if any of her side caught what she said, but that's what she said. I went back and listened to it.
Wait, what'd she say?
He's a powerful man, and that's why I had to write
Mhm.
the op-ed about him.
Yeah, she contradicted herself, right?
Every juror in the house heard in
That's been
plain
some of my
English.
favorite parts of it is when things like that happen. The reaction of Johnny's team is always like a
Yeah.
they want a baseball game. They all start pumping fists and looking at each other. It's happened like 6 times. 1 second.
Well, it was like watching Camille most of the day. She had on this big smile most of the day. She was really happy every time somebody came up and gave quote unquote bad testimony, like the Miss Hughes or Dr. Hughes or Dr. Mr. Acker. She had this big, huge smile. It's like, I know exactly what you're going to get. And then Amber gets up there and she gets to go to bat, and she just swung that bat all over the place and got Amber to make the admission. Now, her counsel, which actually Rottenborn questioned her for direct this time instead of Elaine. I don't know why they switched that off, other than Elaine can't keep track of time worth shit. He tried to swing her back in. He says, so did Johnny Depp do this, this, this? But he left off sexual. He did physical and emotion, or psychological is what he used instead of emotional. But he didn't say anything about sexual.
What are you doing, Robert?
I don't know if he can hear.
Robert.
I can hear everything. I'm filling my Zippos out of foot.
You know, he's filling his lighter.
Oh, because I can't see because that stupid background. Can you just wrap it up, Hunk?
Yeah. Another interesting thing is that she put in a motion yesterday for the jury's names not to be revealed for a year. Don't know if that's going to hold because the jury might out themselves, but whatever.
Yeah, no, it's so that nobody but them can out them for a year.
Yeah.
They're free to do it. It's like they say at the end of every court case, you don't have to answer any questions now, but you can if you like.
Yeah.
Who put in that motion and why is it relevant?
Amber's team put in the motion, and some of the lawyers were thinking that it was probably because she doesn't want anybody to get her book deal first.
Probably. She wants an NDR, basically.
Yeah, but that's not what that does.
Sure. That would totally make sense. But you know what would be funny?
Elaine's the only one who's really there for 15 minutes.
Any book deal would go straight to him.
Yeah, because, Elaine took Amber as her client. So obviously she wants the 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
I love the TMC guy.
Oh, he was brilliant.
He was fabulous. But yeah, tomorrow they're opening with
closing.
Well, the other thing they did was they went through the jury instructions.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Rottenborn lost every single one.
Good.
So, and she took out the instruction on the slap law.
Yeah, because there's no anti-slap. She can't claim that at all.
Actually, she could have until she got up there and said that she wrote it and she did it to get back at him.
Yeah,
because that showed malice.
Yeah, she does not qualify for anti-slap. There's
not anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
So tomorrow they're starting out with closing arguments. Each one has 2 hours to present both their case in chief and their rebuttal.
No 2 hours is a big chunk.
2 hours is all they get, and then the
it's a lot.
No, it's not really.
Actually, one of them said, do we have to use all 2 hours?
Stupid. That's just a stupid question. I'm sorry.
It was a stupid question, but the judge came back with, well, I'd be happy with a 30-second one.
I know.
Yeah.
But I've seen just the
I've seen fabulously done closing in 15 minutes or less.
I've seen people drag on for 2 hours just for one part of it, and then they come
Mhm.
back and do more.
But she
Juries don't
wasn't
like
giving them
that.
that. She
Juries
wasn't
don't
giving them
like
that.
that.
They
Alright,
have 2 hours for both.
okay.
And then the jury will get their instructions, which we will get to see.
Yep.
And then the jury will go and deliberate.
Yeah,
And
so the
there's,
judge said, I don't serve dinner.
yeah, there's more than
my
one
point.
lawyer who believes in LawTube that believes that they're going to walk in there, basically say, okay, so we know we're finding for Johnny. How much you want to give him?
I don't know. I think it's gonna go into the second day. I do. I don't think they'll do it the
Wait,
same
jury
day.
deliberation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
I don't
gonna
know
be the
about that.
same day because by the time they get it, it would look very bad if they came back the same day. It looked like they were rushing, and that would give Elaine's team grounds for appeal.
Depending
Babe,
on,
they said they've been saying the jury hasn't looked at Amber in days.
yeah, they
Oh.
have it. And depending on which jurors get kicked off when they take the alternates out, depends on what it's going to be going into
We'll
that
see.
jury room.
I really don't. It might go to the second, but it's going to take long.
I don't
We
think it's
don't-
going to take more than the second day, but I don't think because think about it, they only have like maybe half the day or less, a third of the day to deliberate that first day. I
Right.
don't think if they want to get home and eat that they'll do
The
it
bad
that
thing
first
is,
day.
do you want to get home and do things and enjoy your Memorial Day weekend without having to think about coming back to court on Tuesday? Or do you want to have it all done today and be able to enjoy your Memorial Day weekend without thinking about going back to court the next day?
Here's what what I feel. These juries lately, we've had great juries.
Mhm.
People take it seriously. I
They do.
think they'll want to at least review the important parts. So it's going to take more than that first day. That's what I think.
They do have a non-internet connected laptop for the
Yep.
jury with just the
Yep.
audio and visual.
And they're going to want to go through it.
I'm interested to see what comes out of this. Uncivil Law believes they're going to be back tomorrow.
I don't think so.
Legal Bites thinks Tuesday. Tug doesn't know. Auditing the absurd doesn't know. Clairview doesn't know. I haven't checked Emily D. Baker's stream yet to see what she thinks.
I say it's going into the second day.
It's going to be, and I didn't hear what Law Talk at Mike was thinking.
I have spoken.
You have spoken? Okay.
I have spoken.
Well, that's basically what I've got.
All right. Thank you so much, Mia. Everybody,
You're welcome.
Mia,
Thank you,
show
Mia.
her some subs in the chat.
Yeah, I'm
Give her
one
some
sub
love.
away
Can
from
I make-
500.
Can I make 2 points real quick? Not for me, but two things from two different people in the chat. K-Rab made a good point, and I saw this also that Amber's baby seems to have been planned to be born and in her hands just like within a week of the original trial date.
Yes, it was.
And
And it's probably Elon Musk's.
that's the Elon Musk is refuting that. He's saying that their embryos are in storage,
That's
but
gross.
she does have his embryo.
That's gross.
Like she does have his seed.
Yeah, she does
I
have
don't
his
want to know that. I
embryo.
don't want to know. Can we not? Thank you.
NCR
Yeah.
News Network. NCR News Network is asking Marvel. There's one thing I want to bring up: Amber being grilled. I don't know what he means though.
She killed it.
Today. What?
I was thinking that he was
Grilled.
trying to say something. Yeah, I was thinking
No,
he was
she
trying to say
She
something
was
after
grilled
that.
today. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, gotcha.
Camille killed it today. All
Yeah,
right.
Camille
Thank you
awesomely
very
killed it.
much.
You're
Mia.
welcome.
We'll put your link in the description, but put it in the chat real quick.
Okay. Well,
Or
I don't think
give
I
it
can.
to Cliff.
Okay.
Put it in the
In
private
private
chat
chat?
in here. Yeah, and we'll put it in there.
All right.
And I'll put it in the description. Everybody
All right.
show her some love in the chat, some submarines, some
Thank you.
love, everything.
Thanks.
And
Take
sub
care.
to her.
Thank
Because if
you.
not, I don't know. You can listen to this beautiful voice. Tell you stories. Again.
I'm one sub away from 500.
Oh
Okay,
my God,
well,
guys!
I'll
Let's
sub
get
to
up
you
to
there.
1,000.
I'll
That's
sub to you
500.
as well. I'll
I
sub
don't know
to
if
you
I
as well.
might already be sub to you, but I'm not sure. I'll have to
Yeah,
check.
you might be,
I'm
Cliff.
not.
I'm not
I
sure.
will be.
All
Sub
right.
Are you in the
now.
chat?
She's gonna. We're
I
gonna have her.
I
Link
am,
right
but it's on
there.
another
Thank
window.
you, Phil. She's
If
gonna.
I
Her
can't. I'm
link to
looking
the
for
chat
you in
right
the
now.
YouTube chat.
Yeah. Cliff
You're
just
at
put it in.
502 right now.
Yay!
Oh wow! I rolled.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
I'm putting the
Well done,
message
Mia.
so that you can please. Everybody sub to her right
500
now.
subs. Maybe at 500 subs, people usually put their nudes out.
No.
No, no face reveals here,
Just
guys.
ignore
Sorry.
it. I do. All right.
All right.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Mia.
guys.
Did
Anytime.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
put the new cards in the chat? Yes, I did. Okay. Everybody, get your new cards.
Am
I've
I allowed
added
to?
it.
Am I allowed to? What's that?
I've added, I think, 20 new squares.
Whoa, you've been busy, yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Am I allowed
so it
to-
might be easier for you, Cliff. Go ahead, what?
Am I allowed to make a couple quick comments about the trial thing?
Go ahead if you want to.
Real quick.
Let's
So
see.
yeah, the Kate Moss thing was a huge mistake on her part. Like
What, put in your
that
backyard?
by her mentioning something that she had no evidence to prove in the first place, meaning that it was never going to last past scrutiny. She allowed a witness to come in and completely debunk a lie of hers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which automatically just discredited the hell out of her by that
Did
one mistake.
Elaine prep her for trial at all?
I would imagine so. The problem is, I have a severe ethics problem with the question with all of this because they had to know she was lying. At some point, I don't blame Elaine for defending her in the Sun instance or representing her in that, because that was a libel case in the UK where everything's backwards, you know? In order for me to prove libel in the US, all I have to do is accuse you, and then you have to prove that what you said is true.
I don't know.
In the UK, I have to prove that what you said is not true.
Here's the thing. We see people guilty of crimes with defense lawyers. I don't think that's right, but I don't know. Because I've asked people like Natalie.
Can you rephrase that?
What?
Rephrase what you just said. We see people guilty what?
We see people in criminal trials all the time that are guilty of what they did, rape, murder, whatever, and they have defense lawyers.
Yeah, they've got to. Everybody's
Everybody
allowed to have a
deserves
defense
right. I don't see how people can morally do that, let alone ethically. So I don't know.
This isn't a criminal defense. She's not entitled to sue
know.
people.
I know she's defending herself as well.
Right,
She
but
wasn't just
as a
suing. I don't understand it. I don't.
But as a lawyer, I would be willing to negotiate a settlement for her, but I'm not going to put my reputation out there that she's telling the truth just to have any competent lawyer undress me.
They might be true believers. We've seen it.
I mean, that's really bad. That's not the type of person you want representing you as a lawyer.
Well, think about it. Hughes is there. She believes her. Like, all these people believe her.
The paid witnesses, I don't think any of the paid witnesses.
Look at her. She believes all women are victims.
The psychiatrist lady, yeah. Yeah, she's hard. She's
crazy.
She's adamant that nothing that she's done is unethical.
ECB is the building they lived in. That's it, Mindy. ECB?
Yeah, the
Eastern something building. Like, I forgot it now.
Eastern Columbia building.
Yeah, Eastern Columbia building.
That's the building that Johnny Depp's houses were in.
It's fucking gorgeous. It's like a resort in the middle of LA. I swear to God it is. But anyways. Yeah. That's what that is. Is there anything else that we have to? Let me see. Let me look at the thing. Cliff, do you have any questions on the new stuff? Argumentative, relevance, histrionic, or some of the new things I put on there. 15 minutes is when she brings up the 15 minutes of fame. Everybody's after her. Witnesses.
Yeah, gotcha.
Camera.
TMZ's relating to the channel, right?
And the guy.
Hey, Marvel. Hey,
Yeah.
Marvel. Hey, I just had one more thing to say.
Go ahead.
It's like it as far as her team and her witnesses versus his team and his witnesses, all of his have been personable and agreeable.
Yeah.
Even when they're being cross-examined, they're agreeable. They don't start getting personally defensive when they're being pried. All of hers, including her legal team, are the exact opposite.
Oh yeah.
They're all combative and uber defensive, and I just don't see how they haven't.
Bitch face all the time.
And her sister's best friend, by the way, if everybody hasn't picked up on this yet, her sister's best friend has already come out and told the public that she's lying to defend Amber. Just so you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
She wanted to defend Whitney and protect her, but Whitney was too willing to protect Amber, so she just wanted to make it known, since she was being mentioned, that what she had been told was that Amber attacked Johnny, not the opposite.
Okay.
So before we get going on the bingo, though, I should do the supers.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, you got a couple of them.
I'm not. I had something else to say anyway, but go ahead.
Oh, so okay.
Sorry. You were talking about the board.
Not to do with the trial, so go ahead. Do it.
Okay.
Stephen Alley for $20 says, anyone else happy that this is almost over?
Yes!
She's going to be in Depp shit once the verdict is against her.
God.
Her lawyer is totally shit the bed also.
I'm happy it's almost
no
over,
poop tonight, please. No poop talk.
I'm happy it's almost over, but mainly just because I want to see what the actual retribution's going to be, you know? They're not going to nail her to the wall.
Yeah.
I am happy it's almost over, because as interesting as moments have been, it's nothing interesting about it. Go ahead.
It's been too much of a distraction. Go ahead, I'm sorry, Cliff.
K-Rap for $9.99. The stream is a public stream. It's a pool camera, and law and crime cannot strike anyone. They do it because they pay dollars to YouTube to look the other way.
Okay. Thank you.
Stephen Alley, member for 15
Come on,
months.
that would be illegal.
Do you remember that? Now do you remember, Cliffy?
Yep.
He talks over everybody. Go ahead.
Member for 15 months, Mutant. As pro tip, put pepper juice on your fingertips or tissue. Okay.
Wait.
Leave a space for people to comment.
To cry.
Oh.
In order to be able to cry on demand.
I thought when it gets cut off, you put pepper juice.
No, I don't
that
think
would hurt. Okay, that's okay then.
Wait, what did you think?
I thought he meant put pepper juice if you get your finger cut off. That would hurt.
Yeah, no, he's talking about being able to cry on demand.
Okay, I get that. Yeah, there's no difference.
And about me talking over people, leave a
Oh
spot.
my God, you're doing it now!
Leave a spot for people to comment.
You stop. All right, go ahead, John.
K-Rap for $4.99. As Amber's baby by surrogate was timed to be born just before the original trial date for this trial date, but it got postponed. I believe I already covered that.
Okay.
Oh, and Joshua Lee for $5 says, no poop talk? Well, that's kind of crappy. A laughy face.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm all for the poop talk.
No, I'm done. But before we get started on the bingo, off subject completely, today is a very important day. It's Sally Ride's birthday.
Sally Ride.
She's amazing. She's awesome. She was awesome. Fierce.
OG, triple OG.
First American woman in space and first lesbian astronaut.
And they made a rock song about her.
Ride, Sally, ride. So.
So
Happy birthday, you iconic bitch!
Did the Ruskies beat you guys to it? Did they have a woman astronaut before?
They did.
Yes, the Ruskies beat us in
Doesn't matter,
everything in
though.
that regards. Yeah,
We did it better though.
we did do it more. We did do it better.
When we got to the moon, they did.
We've gotten
Well,
everywhere and they haven't.
Well,
Of course.
we don't know that, right? There might be a abandoned Soviet lunar lander somewhere.
We
on the
know
moon.
that because they went broke.
So
Well-
Sally Ride, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But nobody's been to the moon, so
Shut up.
Highly.
We have a moment of silence for Sally Ride. Thank you.
Thank you, Sally Ride.
Shut up.
You're the best.
Robert, shut up. Okay, thank you. Damn.
Well done, Miss.
I can't
Ride.
get through a fucking story on this stream ever. I can't get through
Hey,
seconds.
Did you hear that Ray Liotta died?
Yeah.
For real? I thought. No.
He's dead, man. He died in his sleep
What?
in the Dominican Republic.
Wait a minute.
What's that, Simon?
No.
I've got a really stupid question.
Oh, say who's Radiata?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
This Johnny Depp Amber Heard case, it's a civil case.
Yes, it's a
So-
lawsuit.
Yeah. So what is the actual accusation that the jury is going to have to consider that whether Amber is guilty or not?
Whether or not she defamed him with that op-ed.
oh my god, he really is dead. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's dead, babe.
I've got no idea what the op-ed was. So, but
Oh
okay,
my
so
God.
it's a
No, I don't care about that right now, please. No, I'm not even kidding. Can we? A man has died. Can we take a moment?
Absolutely.
Jesus. I'm not kidding. I mean, he's been in some amazing movies. He's meant something to everybody here. Come on. And he was a human being. Take a moment. Who didn't love Goodfellas, guys? Who?
never seen.
I love Ray Liotta. I grieved.
Um.
I'm just finding this out. Okay?
I
I'm
understand.
just finding this out.
I
So
understand.
give me a moment. Henry Hill. Come on, he played Henry Hill. That was not.
Goodfellas.
No, just shut up for a minute, please. Seriously. It's usually charming and everything, but right now I can't. Oh my god. He's from the neighborhood. Like he was everybody's every guy. He's been in the business forever. He went from small B movies, even some shitty fucking horror. And oh my god, I can't. I need a moment. Oh, wow. That's crazy. How old was he?
67.
67. That's nothing. Oh my god. No.
I didn't realize that you would take it this hard. I would have waited.
Oh shit. I'm sorry guys, but this is kind of crazy.
Yeah, he was an intense dude.
He was intensely good. He was not a shitty actor either.
He was a good dude too.
A method actor, but he's not. Like, yeah. Personable.
Anacito said he led a biker gang. So they're going to be in the streets.
Okay.
Killing Them Softly. That was a great movie.
Oh,
Ooh.
really?
He's been in too many good ones to name.
Oh,
He was Shoeless Joe Jackson in Field of Dreams?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Forgot about
Ah,
that.
that's where I recognise him from.
He was also in. You never seen Goodfellas, man?
No, he hasn't.
Wow.
I'm just going through his IMDb sort of filmography, and I'm thinking I don't know half of these films. Things.
Wow, man.
Oh,
You should
Identity.
really see
He was in
Goodfellas, man.
Identity. Remember that? Remember Identity?
I do remember Identity.
That was
Yeah.
that was a twist ending out of the blue. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. John Q. Oh my god.
John
So many
Q's really
movies.
good.
Copland. Come on.
Denzel.
Come on. He's been in so many movies. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna stop. Sorry guys, I'm really sorry. That took me by
Rest in
surprise.
peace, Ray.
That took me by surprise, guy. Blow? Yeah, Blow.
He was in Blow.
Yeah. He was amazing. He made Henry Hill somebody that came across as human. You know, like he humanized Henry Hill, is what I'm saying. And
Yeah, Goodfellas is more than a cinema classic. It's like a way of life.
like it's
Anybody who's seen it.
he humanized gangsters in a big way in that movie. Like it showed the struggle. He wanted to provide for his family and have a better life. And he had a thing for the good life.
If I'm being honest, my favorite thing seeing him in was the 1800 tequila commercials.
Alright. Yeah, Henry Hill
Many
was a
Saints of
dumpster
Newark.
fire. Alright, here we go. Alright, get your cards. And we're going to move on to...
And what's up, Anaceto?
Hello.
Oh god, I'm sorry. It's just... Ooh, that hit me out of the blue. I did not see that coming.
Oh, Anaceto said the biker gang thing was in Wild Hogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real life. It wasn't real life. Okay. So, I got... Mia's been sweet, sending me clips all day. I don't know where to start though. There's so much. Let's see.
Also, Savage sent me a 3-minute clip of Camille destroying Amber.
Okay, we'll get to that. Don't worry.
All right.
I didn't put extras on. Okay, let's just start anywhere from today and I'll skip around. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll skip around. Where's the hell is my computer?
Yes, and hello to you, Alan.
Hi.
Hello, Alan.
Hi.
Oh, he was in Hannibal too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the guy that got his head scooped off.
Yeah, he was eating out of his head.
Moving on. Hi, Alan. Hey, we gotta stop or I will cry. Stop. Like, seriously. I really had a soft spot for Ray Liotta. I'm sorry, I did. Okay,
Yeah, I knew you would be respectful, but I didn't think that you would take it like that. My bad.
I had no idea I was blindsided by it. I'm sorry.
I
Right, here we go.
definitely would have waited. I'm sorry.
No, so people were putting it in the chat.
Data. There are 3 sort of sets of tests that we use as for
Psych test. Mark it down.
All right.
Oh, and I guess doctor. Right?
Sean's asking where are the cards.
They're in the description, hon. I'll give you a second to get it. Oh, you have
Like
to
they're playing
put your
bingo.
name in to do it today. So I did it that way today, just to help me track how many people come in and use the cards because I'm paying for them. So
Hey, Marvel.
yes.
Never mind.
What?
Never mind. Dalek Beck was asking what to do, but now he's leaving, so never mind.
Oh. Bye, Dalek.
Cheers, darling.
Bye.
Here we go.
forensic psychologist. And I think that's where it seems that Dr. Curry seems confused. We have forensic assessment instruments, Those are instruments that are very neatly tied to a legal criteria. Those are most notably done in a criminal court for competency. If someone has competency to stand trial, we have very clear measures that can track that legal criteria. The next level are forensically relevant instruments. And those instruments are not linked to a specific legal criteria, but they do have information that's germane to that finding. And that can be an example of a risk assessment.
What about an expert witness?
No, doctor for her.
She's an expert witness.
But she's doctor. She's a doctor.
Okay.
Expert witness is the
TM. Doctor and relevance.
Yeah. Here.
Assessment measure and a malingering measure. So the malingering measure was that I utilized was the MFAST, and that.
Right.
What?
I said later, K-Rab.
Oh, she's leaving. Bye, honey.
Bye.
She's having surgery tomorrow, so love you.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. I hope it goes
All the best, K-Rab.
Yeah.
Our thoughts and prayers are with you, honey.
That was the only malingering measure in this case. The third category are clinical assessment instruments, and those are instruments that are validated and well-researched and used in the clinical realm as we understand people's symptomatology and diagnostic and functional capacities. Those are things like the MMPI, the PAI, the CAPS, the TSI, because they are clinically relevant and they still give us very valuable information to individuals who are involved in a court case. And the reason that we do that and we use these clinical measures is because the majority of the people that we see are in a clinical realm.
I'm sorry, but the MMPI, I don't believe she was sat there for 6 hours taking that test herself. I think she paid somebody to do it. It's a fucking
I think most people,
piece of shit test.
I think most people don't know what the hell these people are talking about.
The MMPI is a Minnesota multi-phasic instrument. I don't know. It's a fucking 6 hour long test if you're quick and focused on it. It took me 8 hours because I couldn't just sit there and do it.
So we want testimony?
That's when she says, was it your testimony earlier?
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
They're not in a court.
I was saying.
So they're well-validated and well-researched methods. What we also do is use a very different types of tests within that category. We use some check that. Yeah. I agree that I agree that I interpreted them, that she misinterpreted them.
Okay. And please explain.
Yes. So I said that before. My stance on the MMPI and how she interpreted it is, I believe, wrong. And I think
objection, Your Honor.
Objection.
Who believes that this woman got it right and Curry got it wrong? No. Didn't happen like that.
Yeah.
That's the issue we just addressed.
You know why you could tell? Because when Curry rebutted her, she told her why and what reason. She didn't just say, I think she's wrong.
Yeah.
She told everybody why she was wrong.
Okay, that's what.
Diagnostic tool.
No, Your Honor. Okay, 1312 can be published to the jury.
Dr. Hughes, do you recognize what the National Center for PTSD is?
What it is?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
And they publish the PTSD checklist for DSM-5.
That's correct.
That what we've been calling the PCL-5.
Correct.
All right. And are you familiar with the document that's on your screen?
Yes.
What is it?
It's the instruction manual to how to administer the PCL-5.
Okay. I'd like to move for the admission of 1312.
Any objection to 1312 coming into evidence? No. All right, 1312 in evidence.
All right.
Does this be exhibit?
Second page.
Yep.
Just speaking as a computer nerd, PCL5 to me is printer controlled language 5.
Exactly.
Does not
Can
compute.
we blow up the second paragraph on the right? That's
Ooh.
the PCL5 should not be used as a standalone diagnostic tool.
Standalone. Yeah.
When considering a diagnosis, the clinician will still need to use clinical interviewing skills and a recommended structured interview, e.g., the CAPS-5, to determine a diagnosis. Correct? That's what the manual says.
Right, and this manual
Okay.
also says that this is a screening instrument, so when you do the clinical interviewing, you absolutely can determine diagnosis
So the
after
answer is
somebody
yes. The manual says you
still
the-
need.
Wow. I didn't see this part, so wow. Yeah.
He's in
You
the
see
middle
how
of
far-
slaughtering her.
What?
He's in the middle of slaughtering her.
Yeah.
Interviewing skills, which I used.
Let me finish my question. The PCL5 should not be used as a standalone diagnostic tool, and they recommend using the CAPS-5 to determine a diagnosis, correct?
If this was Elaine and that was one of Johnny's witnesses, Elaine would have tripped over herself, or anybody on Elaine's team, to shut the person down and not let them answer. But they're doing it smarter. They're letting the jury see how argumentative and how difficult they are. And that's so much
Absolutely.
better than
Yeah.
Yeah,
being
they've
this-
constantly let them dig their ditches.
Yeah. That's
Give
so
them enough
smart.
rope and they hang themselves, right?
So
Yep,
smart.
especially
Yes,
Amber
exactly.
herself.
That's so smart. Because not only does it make the witness look bad, when you're constantly trying to control the narrative like Elaine does, it looks like you're trying to control a narrative, not just get to the truth. That's so smart. I love it.
Lawyers forget that
does say
just because they said strike that, or the jury's
Yeah.
technically not
Yeah,
supposed
they
to
were.
consider it, they still saw it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's idiotic.
Yes.
Yeah, and you made your diagnosis before you did the CAPS-5.
I made my diagnosis doing clinical interviewing and 11 other psychological tests that
Hey,
supported
what
diagnosis of PTSD and symptomatology consistent with PTSD.
Okay. You said that we should read the manual. Would you also agree with me that we need to read the directions on these tests?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Tom, can you pull up 1309 as a demonstrative?
Ooh, demonstrative. That's a good word.
Mm-hmm.
That word.
That Mr. Depp was gone way more than a year before this test.
That is correct.
Right. All right. Let's look at more
So
instructions.
didn't she break the Goldwater rule too? Okay.
Not technically, she hasn't. You talking about Dr. Curry?
No, Hughes. Curry saw both of them. So she
Yes.
definitely-
Any of these psychologists who have claimed that Johnny has any
his
medical
diagnosis
diagnoses
Yeah, right.
without seeing him personally are breaking ethics in front of everyone.
Just say
Hey,
something.
Glover Mom.
Hey, go mommy.
There you go, Ron.
I was gonna ask a question and now I forgot. Ah! All right.
You were talking about the Goldwater rule.
Can we look at?
Oh, did I put that on there? By the way,
The Goldwater rule is not on here, no.
can you make a note of that?
Yep.
Thanks. Since I'm gonna keep doing this, probably. I'll figure it out.
1247, which is already in evidence.
My
Let's
voice.
Oh, here we go. This is a good part. Here comes the stupid girl.
That scene and
Damn, why can't I get to the beginning? Did it just jump in? Somebody's editing these.
Yeah, I found that was the one I was watching too.
Yeah, like editing on the fly? Because I was watching this live.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
It's about to start, anyways.
Okay, I just like it. There's the
All
other
right,
pretty
thank you,
girl.
ladies and gentlemen. You may be seated. All right, your next witness.
Pretty sure Johnny
Your Honor,
said
defendant calls Amber Heard.
All right, Ms. Heard, if you come to the stand, please.
She's got to go back and get her water bottle.
Yes, ma'am. Water.
It's amazing how she's so able to be that close to Johnny without flinching.
Well, she did flinch the other day, remember?
Thank you, ma'am. Just a reminder, you're still under oath, okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Of course, Your
talking
Honor.
about.
Thank you. All right, your question?
Amber, just to orient you and the jury, at this time, we are in the rebuttal to your counterclaim against Mr. Depp. So I'm going to confine my questions to that, okay?
You're so blonde, I have to explain this to you. What the fuck?
All right.
How have you suffered publicly as a result of the Depp Waldman statements?
Oh, God.
Objection, speculation.
Overruled.
Oh, Camille. Mark it down. Enter our heroine.
Yeah, this woman made herself a millionaire with this trial for sure.
Yeah.
She definitely made a name for herself. And I would love to see her as a judge. I would.
There's just not enough money in that. If she can become a high
You
profile,
don't know if she's in it for the money. She might be in it because she loves the
you might be
law.
right.
What
Might
are
be right,
judges?
but generally,
Judges are not poor.
generally litigious lawyers who make a lot of money don't become judges.
What do they
We
make,
don't
like
know.
200 grand a year?
We don't know. I don't know.
It depends on the judge. Like I think Supreme Court judges make like $300K a year.
That's not a little bit of money.
Dare I
It's
say
not a little bit, but
objection?
it's not too much either.
Dare I say objection, speculation?
Yeah.
It's definitely
All I know is
speculation.
my cousin was a partner in a law firm, and he owned like 4 houses. So
And
Yeah,
judges,
lawyers are fat
I know
paid,
judges
especially if they're
who
good
own
lawyers.
a lot, who have a lot of money. My dad used to know a lot of judges because we live in Connecticut.
Look, I'm not arguing
I
with you.
live
She
there.
might very well want to become a lawyer, a judge, but if it's not something she's actually aiming for, she would never like naturally graduate to that. Is all I'm saying.
Whatever.
oh,
Silly
Glover Bum's
stuff.
asking for a recap.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we got objection, doctor, Camille,
So I love the way you had a questioning tone in your voice when you said doctor.
yeah, relevance, exhibit, psych test,
Thank you.
and AMG loves you.
Cause she do. Oh, by the way, it's also John Wayne's birthday.
Did you say objection?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's whose birthday?
John Wayne.
John Wayne there, Pilgrim.
God. Okay.
No comment. No comment.
Terrible, Cliffy. Terrible. Alright. We ready to move on? Here we go.
I am harassed,
Oh.
humiliated,
Mindy Williams is saying jury over
threatened
and over again.
Okay.
every single day.
Yeah, all right.
Even just walking into this courtroom, sitting here in front of the world, having the worst parts of my life, things I've lived through, used to humiliate me. People want to kill me, and they tell me
Histrionic.
so every day.
No.
People want
Yep.
Histrionic would be not her being histrionic, but them saying the word histrionic.
Oh, okay.
I thought okay, but isn't histrionic? Yeah, go ahead. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, she is histrionic, but we're saying it as when you're talking about the diagnoses.
Okay.
to
Sorry
put
to
my
hear about your
baby in the
grandma.
microwave, and they tell me that. Johnny threatened,
Fake crying.
promised.
Cry, fake cry, accusation too, right?
No, there's nobody said that yet.
Oh, I thought it was if someone made an accusation
No,
because
it's
she's
the
saying Johnny.
word.
Oh,
You're
okay.
accusing him. Your accusation is. But these
Okay.
are all words, buzzwords.
I wish your granny well, Abby.
Oh,
Oh, okay, yeah, me too.
I'm
not
assuming
in
the
there.
pacemaker's to slow her down, yeah?
Oh, okay. Well, no, the pacemaker could be for any kind of off.
I know, I'm joking.
Well, she's in her prayers and thoughts. Doesn't have to be a joke for everything. I'm sorry. All right, here we go.
Promised me that if I ever left him, he'd make me think of him every single day
That is not
that I
true.
lived.
Objection, Your Honor, non
That's gotta be a lie. It's gotta
Lying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Lying. All right.
be. Because does anybody see him as that type of guy? No.
No.
responsive.
The testimony from all of the females in his life, all of his ex-associates, they're all still friendly and even some
Yeah.
loyal to him to this day, refutes everything she's saying about the way he treats people.
Everything.
Yeah.
People don't just snap and become abusive partners.
Everybody who's ever met him says the same thing about him.
Yeah.
I
Her
mean-
ex-assistant said he was a southern gentleman,
Mm-hmm.
and she hated her.
Your exorcist. Oops, shit. Sorry. Here we go.
I'll sustain the objection as to that, if you want to ask the question.
Amber, how did Mr. Depp's statements and threats to you that you were discussing, how do those continue to manifest themselves today?
In the harassment and the humiliation, the campaign against me that's echoed every single day on social media and now in front of cameras in this room. Every single day I have to relive the trauma. My hands shake. I wake up screaming.
Can you pause it real quick?
I have to live with the
Imagine everybody in the room looking at you like a liar, and then you get up and start playing victim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
trauma and the damage done to me. My friends have to live with a set of unspoken rules about how to not scare me.
Objection, hearsay.
Hearsay.
Hearsay, mark her down.
Elaine.
Spoken rules.
The hearsay queen.
Overruled. Go ahead.
About how to not touch me, not to surprise me. My intimate partners have rules about how they can deal
Partners, plural. Hmm?
with me, how they can touch me. I have rules
Johnny
for
called her a
doctors,
fish
medical
market.
professionals I see, gynecologists I see. I live my life with these sets of rules that I have to follow, my friends have to follow for me not to have a panic attack or a triggering event where I relive the trauma. Even if I'm training to do my movie, for instance, if I'm training for Aquaman.
That you're not going to be in anymore.
Oh, Aquaman. Mark it down.
If she's in the next Aquaman, they are looking for failure. Literally.
Word on the street is that she's already cut to under 5 minutes of screen time.
Oh, yeah.
You can't
Oh, yeah.
completely eliminate her.
They can. They can. It's their option.
It would probably completely fuck the movie up, but they can.
There's no legal obligation on their part. No,
Oh, no, they don't
pay-
have to put her in it. I'm just talking about for the plot that they've set
Oh,
up for the
okay.
movie.
I think they could cut her out completely.
I
Mira
don't think
is not
anybody would
important.
be upset.
Nope.
A combat scene and a trigger happens, I have a meltdown and have to deal with that. The crew I work with have to deal with that because of the damage I walk around with every single day
Oh,
from what
God.
I've lived through, from what I've survived. I'm not.
What?
Role/career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every picture of her just shows her straight chilling, smiling, having a good old time.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
she knew TMZ was going to be there.
I'm sorry,
Hard
but
time for Amber.
if they wanted to, they could have brought fucking Jason in and said, "Hey, have you ever seen her do anything but laugh when you guys were doing your fight scenes?" No. Anybody who's on that set, but they won't do that because Hollywood is literally a small town in that way.
Oh,
If you
everybody knows
wanna keep
everything.
working, yeah. If you want to keep working, you've gotta not do what she's doing. Basically, she is fucking herself up.
Sitting in this courtroom snickering. I'm not sitting in this courtroom laughing, smiling, and making snide jokes. I'm not. This is horrible. This is painful. And this is humiliating for any human being to go through. And perhaps it's easy to forget that, but I'm a human being.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
And even though Johnny promised that I deserve this and promised he'd do this, I don't deserve this.
Hearsay.
I know that we all know that my eyes are not great right now, but I don't see any tears. Does anybody else?
She's so full of shit.
Let me make
No.
it bigger.
Crocodile tears.
I literally see no tears on her face.
Yeah.
It's not a great picture.
It's absolutely stunning.
What?
The hubris is so stunning.
I want to move on. The
Yeah,
statements,
there's no tears.
the
No
attacks on me,
glistening.
the campaign, that Johnny has elicited millions of people to do.
I'm gonna
Johnny
say
hasn't said anything. He hasn't said anything.
I'm gonna say hashtag because the campaign she keeps talking about. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Hashtag. Because that's the campaign she's talking about on Twitter. Don't you guys agree? Hello?
Yeah.
Now you guys are quiet?
Absolutely.
I think so,
Absolutely, we agree.
Why do you only get quiet when I'm asking you something? The fuck?
On his behalf, when he himself
Objection, Your Honor,
couldn't do
lack of
it,
foundation.
torture me every day.
Speculation.
What?
That was me. That was Camille.
I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Amber, how have the Depp Waldman statements impacted your ability to do charitable work?
What charitable work?
The only reason that people like Dr. Curry can sit up here on the stand and say I'm high functioning and I do things like have hobbies and have interests is
Objection,
because I'm not.
non-responsive.
Your Honor, Mr. Depp gave long-winded responses yesterday.
Overruled, good.
It's because I found a solution to that pain. I woke up every morning with panic attacks and trauma until I realized.
That's what I kept thinking. She's trying to be like him this time. She's trying to, not right now, but when she gets all bitchy with Camille, she's trying to do what he did on the stand.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it doesn't
he's just
come across well at all.
Yeah, he's not quite as abrasive.
No, and he's not.
Although he's being a smartass.
But he's not doing it to hide the truth. She is.
I could do something with it.
Good point.
So to answer your question, Ben, I was able to turn the things that I've lived through, my pain, my life experiences, into work, into action, into providing a voice for other people.
You've done no
I'm not a
charity.
saint. I'm not trying to present myself
Does
as
that count as
one, as
donation?
you all know, but I selfishly found
Pause it.
relief in being.
What?
Notice how she's suddenly not sobbing and
Oh yeah. She
no,
doesn't
it'll
have
come
that.
back in just a second. Watch.
Yeah, she does.
Being able to use what I've lived through to advocate for others, to bring
No.
light to these issues, to give a voice to people who don't have the voice and the platform that I have. And
So
while I
you
would
wrote
not
it?
wish this situation on my worst enemy, if it gives a voice to someone who doesn't have it. But I now, as I stand here today, can't have a career. I can't even have people associate with me because of the threats and the attacks that they have to endure.
Objection,
when they are.
non-responsive.
And I can't do my charity work.
Sustain the objection.
She added, I can't do a charity
Amber,
work.
other than the threats that you've described,
answering.
what other threats have you endured since the Depp Waldman statements were made?
I receive hundreds of death threats
Objection, relevance.
regularly, if not daily.
No, it's a question.
Thousands since this trial has started. People mocking
How's the question relevant?
my testimony about being assaulted, making fun of my.
Objection, relevance. Non-responsive.
Thank you.
Goes to damages.
So rules.
You can continue.
Johnny didn't do any of this, so I don't see how it's relevant.
It's been agonizing.
Your accusation.
Agonizing, painful, and the most humiliating thing I've ever had to go through. I hope no one ever has to go through something like this. Who that guy was, or if he had any involvement in this. I know a lot of people have come out of the woodwork to be involved.
So you're accusing Mr. Knight of testifying, perjury, and committing perjury?
Yeah.
Perjury.
Accused and perjury. Yeah.
I'm not accusing anyone. I just don't recognize that man.
You heard Mr. Knight testify that it was actually you who was upset with Mr. Depp spending time away from him. Isn't that correct?
How would he know? He wasn't there.
You heard Mr. Knight testify that it was actually you who was yelling at Mr. Depp.
Again, I've heard a lot of people say a lot of things to be involved in the Johnny Depp show, but he wasn't there. He doesn't know. And he certainly doesn't know what happened behind closed doors, like most people.
So you're calling Mr. Knight a liar?
I am saying he wasn't there, and what he testified to doesn't match what I know happened. But I don't fault him. He wasn't there, so how would he know?
He testified
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm a good person. I don't fault him.
he was there, Ms. Heard. Did you hear that?
That's his testimony, yes.
So you're calling him a liar?
Testimony.
I'm just saying he wasn't there.
You heard Mr. Knight
said
testify
he
that
was
the trailer
there.
wasn't trashed. And that's why you're calling him a liar.
He testified that a light fixture was broken, similar to the way that
Yes,
Johnny's
other than a light
employees
fixture. That was
testified
the
to
only
my
thing that was
closet
broken,
being
right? Ms.
rearranged
Heard?
and things
Ms.
like
Heard?
that.
The only thing that was broken in the trailer, according to Mr.
Yeah, we
Knight,
got lying, Joshua.
was a light
Yeah.
fixture.
Do a recap.
All right. So we have objection. Hearsay. Doctor.
Thank you, Cliff.
Very nice.
Lying.
Yeah, bud.
Accuse. Accusation.
Mute yourself.
Cry. Fake cry. Camille.
I was
Ooh,
waiting for the
could
smile
be.
in your voice when you said that.
I know. Could be with the extra oomph tonight. Shit. Yeah, I wish I
Aquaman.
had somebody. Oh, sorry. I wish I had somebody bring me coffee.
Role/career. Perjury.
Because everybody's lying to her.
I have something to say.
Relevance. So relevance. Exhibit. Psych test.
Abby, the trailer incident didn't actually happen at Coachella, so no.
No, they have to talk about Coachella for that, baby. Go ahead.
testimony.
Well, there's been a bunch.
Yeah. And AMG loves you.
Cause she do. Yeah, we had a lot. But because there's so many different types of squares and there's so many more cards and after that paid for them,
Yeah.
there's
Can I say something real quick though? Notice how, like, if you don't believe that this woman's lying, notice how she's just described to you how traumatic everything is and how many triggers she has and everybody has to walk on eggshells. She hasn't had one legitimate breakdown this entire time.
Yeah.
Talking about any of this stuff.
Well, she would say the crying is a breakdown, but it's not. I haven't seen a panic attack.
I agree with you. She would probably try to say that, but that's not what she's describing.
Mm-mm.
And her quick triggering from high to low and in between is something that people like picture as a manic episode and how that would go down. That's not how it really happens.
She's not claiming to be manic. They're saying she is, and I believe she is bipolar. I don't know if she's mania.
I don't believe that she's manic in the sense of having a emotional breakdown is what I'm saying.
Okay, here we go.
Yes or no? I realized that he summed it up by saying a light fixture was broken, just the way his security guard summed up him trashing my closet as being rearranged.
Your Honor, I'm going to move to strike everything after he summed it up, that it was a light fixture, as non-responsive.
She answered the question, Your Honor.
Overruled.
In the security guard testimony, Your Honor?
I'll allow it. Go ahead.
Your Honor.
Mr. Knight also testified that he charged
Your Honor.
What's up?
Mr. Depp only $62 for the damaged light fixture. You heard that, correct?
I did.
In Hicksville, you were the only one that was jealous that Mr. Depp was spending time from other people. Isn't that correct, Ms. Heard?
That is incorrect.
In Hicksville, you were the one who was upset that Mr. Depp wasn't giving you enough attention.
Incorrect again.
Ms. Heard, you told this jury that you had no idea the press was going to be at the courthouse when you got your TRO on May 27th, 2000.
I had that right.
TRO? No.
I could have sworn I put fuck me, really? I didn't put restraining order, number 25.
Restraining order. Oh, okay.
Same thing as TRO, baby. Whew, I was gonna say. Restraining order, mark it down.
Mark it down. All right.
Okay, you didn't know that was TRO, babe? I'm sorry.
Nope.
See, that's why I should have gone over it with you before. I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
Oh, and I don't recall. We've had that as well.
I don't recall. Okay, yeah.
She said that several times. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cliffy. I'm sorry.
Oh, well. That's fine. We're all caught up now, I guess. So.
We get there in the end.
Yep.
Yeah. There's got to be a better way of doing this. We're trying, guys. They don't give us any way of calling the cards very well. Oh, Hughes did say that.
16. Do you remember that testimony?
I said I did not have anything to do with it. Yes.
No. My question again. You told this jury that you had no idea that the press was going to be outside after you got the ex-party TRO on May 27th, 2016. Do you remember that testimony?
I apologize. I must have misunderstood Ms. Vasquez. I actually had no idea whether they were going to be there or not. When I walked into the courtroom that day, it was completely quiet.
See, that to me looked like she basically was thanking Camille for helping her correct a lie.
Yeah.
Like, remember a lie she had told? Said, oh, yeah, no, you're right. I didn't know they were going to be there. It's not that I didn't have to do with it. I didn't know. Yeah.
Still
she was just
empty.
mistaken.
Sorry, go ahead. What?
She was just mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Just an honest
Even though I had given Johnny's team notice that I was filing the
Objection. Your
TRO,
Honor, this is not
we had no
responsive.
reason to
Move to
believe the
strike.
press knew.
And Your Honor, I would also ask that you instruct the witness to please stop talking once I lodge an objection.
Your Honor, she's trying to answer the question as best she can, and Ms. Vasquez is misrepresenting to her what she testified to.
Well, I'll strike the last part as non-responsive.
Thank you.
Just if you could answer the
Yeah.
questions asked. Okay, thank you, Ms. Heard.
In fact, you testified that you were, quote, shocked when you saw press when you were leaving the courthouse. Yes?
Yes.
You weren't shocked at all, though, were you?
Incorrect. It was.
You knew the press
horrifying.
would be at the courthouse, right, Ms. Heard?
No.
Well, you did bring your publicist to the courthouse with you on May 27th, 2016, didn't you?
I sure did. I'm a public figure. I brought my publicist in case it blew up.
Wait, they spoke about Kate Moss, did they not?
I didn't hear Kate Moss mentioned yet.
In case.
You actually had alerted TMZ that you would be filing a TRO.
TMZ, mark it down.
That very
No,
day,
I did
didn't
not.
you?
TMZ. I hate TMZ, but TMZ!
Yeah. Yeah, they're shady.
Yeah, they are.
No, I did
The
not.
one day you didn't bother to wear makeup to cover up the mark on your face.
I did not call TMZ or any other news source or paparazzi source.
I agree with Damien. Look at the lawyer. I hate the fact that she looks at the lawyer for the question and looks straight at the fucking jury. That's not how you do it. You look at the person you're talking to. You're not supposed to be talking to the jury. And I wish the fucking judge would say that to her.
Yeah.
Because you're really not supposed to be looking at the jury. It makes them uncomfortable.
No one.
Well,
I never
heard
did that.
testimony from former TMZ employee Morgan Tremaine yesterday, correct?
Did I hear his testimony?
Yes.
Yes, I was here.
Yeah. And you heard Mr. Tremaine's testimony that he knew to dispatch the paparazzi to the courthouse on May 27th, right?
I heard him say that he knew that, yes.
Yeah, and that he dispatched paparazzi to the courthouse to capture a picture of an alleged bruise on the right side of your face. Do you remember him saying that?
I remember him saying that.
That information must have come from your team, right, Ms. Heard?
Absolutely not. Why would I want that? What actual survivor of domestic violence wants that?
That's the thing.
Domestic violence.
Survivor. You're not an actual survivor. That's just what we're saying.
Yeah.
Now, the video of Mr. Depp beating up some kitchen cabinets, you admit that you took that video, correct?
Yes, I did.
And you acknowledge that the video was released online the day before you were deposed in connection with your divorce from Mr. Depp in August of 2016, right?
I believe it was, yes.
But you testified that you had absolutely nothing to do with the video's release, right?
Absolutely not.
And you testified that you learned about it when you landed after flying into LA. Do you remember that testimony?
Upon touchdown is when I was alerted to the video's
You
existence
heard Mr.
online.
Tremaine testify that about this video as well yesterday, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And you heard Mr. Tremaine testify that TMZ received the cabinet video the same day you landed at LAX, yes?
I don't know if that's I don't know if that's what his testimony was. I'm sorry.
You heard Mr. Tremaine testify that the cabinet video was posted 15 minutes after TMZ received it, yes?
That's what I heard him say.
And that this could only have been possible if the video was received directly from the source, yes?
I heard him say that. I don't know if that's true or if that's possible because
you
it didn't
heard
come from me. I was
Mr.
flying.
Tremaine
So
testify.
I know that's incorrect.
Oh my God! Stop talking! Sorry.
Is what I mean to say.
Another liar on the stand.
I just know that that's incorrect.
Right. And you heard Mr. Tremaine testify that TMZ owns the copyright to the cabinet video, right?
That's news to me.
The cabinet video you filmed of your then husband, yes?
The copyright ownership of that is news to me. I learned that yesterday.
It's the cabinet video that you captured of your then husband, yes?
That is correct. I did capture that video, and
The
yes,
cabinet
that was my
video-
husband.
The same cabinet video that was released the night before you were deposed in your divorce, yes?
That's correct.
There's nobody else that could have came from, and they could only have gotten the copyright from the person who actually shot it.
And
Yeah.
it was edited.
Yeah, no, we know that. I mean, it's
Oh, camera. Right?
yes.
You must have also heard Mr. Tremaine testify that the version of the cabinet video that TMZ received was incomplete compared to the video the jury saw in this trial. Did you hear that?
The video that that you have seen is complete.
Right. But the one TMZ got the day before your deposition in the divorce was incomplete.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
He testified that at the beginning portion of the video where you set up the camera, that wasn't included in the video that TMZ received.
I don't know what
She
video
hasn't seen it.
TMZ
I'm talking
received.
about Mr. Tremaine's testimony, Ms. Heard. Let's just
You're
focus on
asking me to
Mr.
repeat
Tremaine.
his testimony?
No, I'm asking you if you recall hearing him say those words to this jury.
Make
I
up,
heard his testimony.
makeup, mark it down. Because she talked about makeup.
Where?
When she said she appeared in court without the makeup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We all did.
And he testified at the end of the video where you can be seen smirking. I know you testified earlier that you haven't been smirking in this trial, but you sure were caught on camera smirking in that video.
Camille.
I disagree with that.
Was also not included in the TMZ video.
Everyone can watch that video and you can determine whether you think it's funny to me or not.
That's because the video came from you, right, Ms. Heard?
No, it did not.
You
That
edited
video
out
did
the
not
portions.
come to me. I mean, come from me.
Ms. Heard, you edited out the portions that made you look bad before sending it to TMZ.
You're very wrong about that.
So
If
that
I
only
wanted to
Mr.
leak
Depp
information, I
looked
could have
bad.
done it in a more effective way.
Right there.
Watch her.
Fuck
And
yourself
Camille's
right
just
there.
gonna let her go on, babe. Watch. Camille just
Of
lets her
course
keep
she is.
going.
But she fucked herself right there.
A lot sooner and a lot more.
Because you
I
knew
was
exactly
living
how to
with
do
a
that,
mountain
right?
of this evidence. If I wanted to leak it, I could have done a lot more with it.
Oh, really?
I thought you testified earlier in this trial that you didn't know how to leak things.
I don't.
Oh!
Dang. Now she just say I don't.
I don't.
You edited that video before you
But you just said you could have done it more effectively. Which one is it, bitch?
gave it to
She's so
TMZ so that only Mr. Depp would look bad. Yes?
The third time she's fucked herself. Third time she's told on herself.
At least.
That's absurd.
Right in the middle of your divorce proceedings.
Again, you're very wrong.
Did they say
Very wrong.
Depp?
She's saying you're very wrong, but looking at somebody who else. It's so stupid. What?
Did they say
She's
depo
not-
or deposition?
Yes, they did.
Okay, mark it down.
That's right. She's not even looking at the person accusing her of lying.
You're very wrong. As she looks at somebody else saying you're.
Yeah.
You're very wrong, Jerry.
So she said she told on herself when she brought up Kate Moss and the rumor. She told on herself also when she said what was it? She said it was something about she knew then she had to do something. Oh God, what was it, guys? I know somebody else has pointed it out.
I'm not sure exactly which
Yeah.
situation you're talking about. I'm trying to think of times she's told on herself and it's just not coming to my
No, they
head right
caught
now.
it. They caught it. They caught her. It was in a deposition.
Oh, when she released it to TMZ.
No. It was in a deposition. She was talking in a deposition. We have a video of her. And she said something. And she catches herself.
It's when she gets caught in the deposition saying that
No.
TMZ had been alerted.
No, it's not. It's something else. I swear to God. But anyways.
I'm not
and
sure
no,
what you're thinking of then.
But Camille is engaged to be married. So he's not going to be dating the lawyer. Sorry.
NCR News says writing the op-ed.
No, it was. She said it, and you could see in her eyes that she knows she said the wrong thing. But here we go.
Tonka, that lawyer is engaged. Not gonna happen, buddy.
No, the guy she's engaged to was actually in court.
He's a Chad too.
Oh yeah, he's good.
He's a total Chad.
I'd like to show you a picture that's already admitted into evidence. It's Defendants Exhibit 799.
Oh, video we had.
Wait, what?
We had
just
video.
put that there.
Yeah.
What? Oh, photo? You mean?
No, because they're talking about the TMZ video, right?
Yeah. Where do you see video? Oh, I do have
On
video.
the list.
I just I put it on the bottom. Okay, let me delete that. So yeah, video.
All right.
I thought I had
So
it. Damn.
So in that case, Joshua Lee has bingo.
We got us a banger.
Yay!
Tonka, that would be extremely unethical on her part. I can't see it happening, buddy.
Before you keep going, can we congratulate Joshua, please?
Absolutely, congratulations.
Everybody,
Right.
give him some subs and shit. Congratulate him in the chat. Yay. Yay.
Everybody throw some strap-ons in the chat.
Shut up. Yeah. She is so bad. Oh, I can't even.
Wow, that
Yes,
having
it was,
more
Abby.
cards really works. That took like 20 to 25 things we had before someone got bingo.
Having what? Oh, more card reading?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
So, just out of curiosity, going back to a question I asked previously, so they're actually going to have to prove that something was defamatory? Yes.
Okay, here's what it is.
They just have to go ahead.
She wrote this op-ed. Didn't actually name him the first time.
Tell him
Second
what
time,
the op-ed was about. He doesn't know what it was about.
it was about everything she's accusing him of. During the Me Too
Op-ed was
movement,
about
she's trying to she's using the Me Too movement.
Piggybacking off of it, yeah.
And
Right,
she's
okay,
The op-ed
so
was about
oh
surviving
my
sexual
God,
violence.
really?
just one at a time, please. Can you stop, Robert? It's difficult.
God, people, I never can talk. Depeche Mode keyboards. What? All right.
Oh yeah, I saw
Can
that
people
earlier.
stop dropping dead in the middle of my goddamn show? I can't take it. Really? Wow. He was the one who sang, right? And played keyboard?
I don't know anything about Depeche Mode. My aunt loved them though.
He's the one. Oh, no, wait. No, wait. That was the other guy. That was Flag Seagulls. Depeche Mode is I'll Stop the World and Melt With You, right? I'll stop the world and melt with you.
Don't know. I wasn't a big Depeche Mode fan. But,
Rest in
okay,
peace, yeah.
So Amber wrote
No,
an
that was
article which basically accused somebody of committing assaultive violence upon her.
Yeah, it was him.
So she is now being accused of having written that, which is supposedly a bunch of untruths. Yes?
Yeah. See, libel.
So the burden of proof, I'm trying to get the proof they've got to have is the fact that she knowingly wrote lies,
Right.
and they're defamatory.
There you go. You got it.
Right. Okay.
Oh my
Thank you.
God.
Yeah, we got it, Mia. Thanks.
Andy Fletcher. Oh wow.
No, the I'm Out With You, that was modern English.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode was. Oh, Breakfast Club, right?
Personal Jesus was them? Own Personal Jesus.
Yes, I don't know because I really didn't like them.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to put it in context.
They were covered by both Marilyn Manson and Rammstein. I remember that.
Song. Who did this song for the Breakfast Club?
Abby says Andy did not sing but was co-founder.
Civil Minds. I'm thinking of Civil Minds. I can't think of any Depeche Mode.
Don't you forget about me, she says.
No, don't you forget about me as Civil Minds.
Simple Minds, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just singing it. I can't think of Depeche Mode. Somebody help me.
You have Google right there.
I am, and I can't find any that I remember. Is what I'm saying.
You must not have been that important.
They were. Don't be like that.
Rest in peace, dude. I don't know you though.
Depeche Mode, okay. Music, song.
Their biggest
Just can't
hit,
get
I think,
enough.
Okay, I remember that.
I don't know that song.
I do remember that.
Oh yeah, that was that one, and then Personal Jesus were the two I remember.
I didn't see Batman.
Enjoy the Silence. That's not Depeche Mode, is it?
Yeah, they have
That's
a
a good
song
song.
called that.
Strange Love. It's no good. People
Enjoy
are
the
people.
Silence is
People are people. So why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully. I remember that song. Okay. I know. I knew them. Holy fuck. I remember that song. I love that song. Okay. Yay. I remember them. Thank God. It took forever, but I got there, guys. I got there.
Were Depeche Mode were British?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
Yes.
What is it with British rock bands and the keyboardists?
And I still don't like them.
I should get along so awfully.
Did you notice that a lot of British rock bands had keyboardists?
Most 80s and 90s rock bands tended to have a keyboardist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes, especially
absolutely.
in the 80s. Yeah,
The hair metal is what the Brits were very into, on the charts especially.
yeah. I mean, like it
bands
depends on the
had
band. Like
keyboardists.
Iron Maiden didn't have a keyboardist, but most other metal bands back then did.
Iron Maiden's not really a hair metal band.
Yeah, true enough.
They were new wave. They weren't metal.
New wave of British.
Iron Maiden is heavy metal.
I'm talking about Depeche Mode, so I don't know why.
Yeah, Depeche Mode was definitely not metal.
No, definitely not.
So how'd you get into metal?
Because we were talking
It
about
wasn't.
keyboards.
Yeah, we were talking about music charts and British rock.
No. It doesn't matter.
That is how,
It doesn't
that
matter.
is how it happened.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I remember the song. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I'm just so happy I got it. I got it. I got there. And I remember the song, and now I don't have to like be tortured by my own mind for the rest of the night. It was a good song, though, by the way.
Tonka, don't you
can't
dare
mix
compare
up with-
David Bowie to Depeche Mode, bro.
Well, some people will. Like you.
He's not really doing that. He compared their followings. They do have a cult-like following. My aunt was one of them. Depeche Mode.
So
Duran too. She loved those two bands. Duran and Depeche Mode.
Yeah, both rubbish, but there you go.
There you
I
go.
like Duran. I really I went through a phase where I was very Duran. Like
My
for
aunt's
one
a
album.
couple years older than you, so it makes sense. Y'all both grew up in the 80s, right? You know?
Yeah.
That makes super sense.
Love you to a kill. I remember that song.
Those were the guys that
was
girls had
after I liked
posters on
them.
their wall of.
God.
I didn't like A View to a Kill. It was after
You didn't like who?
I didn't that if you listen instead of keep talking over me, everybody's talking
No,
over
you
me.
broke
Right?
up. You broke up.
It's because everybody's talking over me. That's why. Oh, man!
What'd you say?
Stop! I'm
My-
never gonna have 3 men again on here. Damn it! Damn it!
I think the best Bond song ever for me would have been the Chris Cornell one.
I don't know what that is.
You can't fight with Chris Cornell on anything, really.
I don't know who Chris Cornell is.
He's the lead singer of
Lead
Soundgarden.
singer of Soundgarden.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I don't
He's
know.
got an iconic voice. You would
Yeah,
recognize him.
I'm sorry, Bob has had some iconic songs.
so which Bond film did he do the soundtrack?
I don't
or the,
know.
Casino
Okay.
Royale.
That had a song.
I've seen it, but I don't recall the music.
Some of
They
them
all
had,
have a
like,
song, babe.
yeah, but
apart
some
from
of
the
them
Bond
are
theme.
instrumental.
Nobody Does It Better. Carly Simon was a really good Bond song.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, they all said The World Is Not Enough was one of my favorite ones.
No,
Yeah,
Carly-
just
Diamonds
happened
Are
to.
Forever.
I'm sorry, but Carly Simon has the voice. She just does.
Yes.
Carly Simon's amazing.
She's beautiful too.
But babe, you remember the song like Diamonds Are Forever, The World Is Not Enough. Those all had vocals.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know Carly. That's all I know. Glass Tiger. What the? Oh, God. Stop. All right, we gotta stop. If somebody brings up Glass Tiger, it's time to stop. Just saying.
I was about to say, Diamonds Are Forever. Was that Shirley Bassey?
Diamonds Are Forever was well, they have the version with Kanye,
Oh.
but that wasn't the one for the movie. I can't remember what her name was. I don't know.
Hey, you know what I found out?
Shirley Bassey strikes a chord from that, but I could be wrong.
Do you know what I
You could
found
be
out?
right though.
Hello.
What'd you find out?
Yeah.
Betty Boop.
Yeah.
Her first appearance, right, in 1930, she was a motherfucking dog.
She was a what?
A dog, an anamorphic dog in her first appearance. What?
So
Yes.
how was that her first appearance?
What are you talking about?
I never liked Betty Boop.
Oh,
I love Betty Boop.
Betty Boop's
Come on
great.
now.
Oh, no.
She's
Sorry.
iconic, man.
She is.
Yeah.
But yeah,
iconic.
like she was a dog. I think it was Dirty Dishes is the name of the story. And
My question is, if she was a dog and not a woman with a hourglass
I said
frame and a huge
anamorphic
head.
dog. She had the huge head, the tiny figure. Yeah.
Which way did she resemble Betty that makes it the same character is what I'm asking.
Go look it up, okay? I'm telling you, it was Betty Boop.
That does vaguely strike a chord with me.
What happened was, what they did after that is Max realized she was going to be a huge hit, he turned her floppy ears of the dog into the hoop earrings and made her totally human. Isn't that neat? A little bit of information. Yeah.
I love backstory.
Coming in here first. Because I've only found it out because back during some BET Music Awards, the host said that Betty Boop was black, and no, she's not. She wasn't based on a black performer. Can you mute yourself, please?
I'm trying. It's not.
And she wasn't. She was a kind of a everybody from back in the jazz age. She was a black or white. She was just her. But anyways, I was reading the history of her because of that, and boom, she was a fucking dog in her first appearance. That blew my mind. But okay, just something interesting I thought I'd bring up to you guys. That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Cool.
Let's play the game.
All right.
All right. Now here's what I think you can do, guys. If you want a new card, put a different name in this time. Just try.
Yeah, you can always be like.
Hit the link and put a different name in. See if you get a different card. Just try it.
Just put in like Andrew Ryan or something like that. Some generic name.
I hate you. Dizzy Dishes. That's it. Thank you, Connie.
That one went over my head, Cliff. Andrew Ryan.
Dizzy Dishes.
Oh, it's just a generic name you could put in instead of whatever your name is.
Oh, wait a minute. Connie, why are you so surprised I'm right? AMG is right! Exclamation. Yes, I am. I'm going to say she's not surprised. She's just enthusiastic that I'm right, and she knew I was right. That's all.
Right.
Yeah.
Not surprised. She's enthusiastic that I was right. She knew I would be.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Here we go. Somebody else. Mike 31. On August 9th, 1930, Betty Boop made her cartoon debut in the animated short Dizzy Dishes, originally appearing as an anthropomorphic French poodle. Thank you.
Yes, I was vaguely.
I love how you guys do all the work.
I had sort of poodle in the back of my mind when you reminded me about that. So yeah. And it's not me remembering it from those days. It's just having seen or heard about it since.
Surprised somebody didn't say that about me.
You're not 110 years old, Simon?
Oh no, way older than that.
Oh,
Back in
thank
my
you.
day.
Not surprised. She's just confirming. So is it working? Is putting a different name in working, guys? I did it so that this way, because I know that you guys some of you wanted to get new cards the second game, so that I thought maybe doing it this way this time would do that for you. Because I tried giving everybody more than one card, but if it did, it does work great. Because if I gave each person like 2 or 3 cards, you would have gotten them all at once, and that doesn't make sense either. Wait a minute, Damien. What?
Which tomorrow is it, Damien?
92? Congratulations to your dad. Oh my
Wow.
God, that's
Indeed,
amazing.
yes.
God bless.
Awesome.
Give him my love and tell him I said happy birthday, Dad. That's amazing. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It really is.
Hey,
Yay,
Chris,
it's working. It's working. Simon, it's working.
Yeah, excellent. Now don't forget to put Simon in the name. So
Everybody put your name as Simon.
For some reason, Damien, I thought you were my age. Unless your father was like,
You could have a lot of brothers and sisters. You don't know.
50 something when you were
God.
born, maybe.
Yeah, he could have had brothers and sisters. You don't know.
Because I know a guy who's 40 whose dad is 90.
Yeah.
I
I know
see
a lot
why
of
he
people's
left, Damien.
parents are old because they've had 7 brothers and sisters.
Well, his dad's first wife died and he remarried, so.
Like that president who still has from 19.
Living grandson.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the 1800s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Living grandson. You're 40 this year. Okay. And you're an only child? Okay, right.
Oh, okay. You're the same age as me.
You're going to have to hear that story. God bless. All right, everybody put a different name, and if you want a new card, and we'll get right on it. That background's tripping me out with Robert, really. I can't. I'm used to the dirty room, the messy room.
and Cliff.
Yeah.
I love Audio Slave, dude. Don't get me wrong, but they just most of the songs are simple 1-2 beats with Chris Cornell going buck wild,
In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up.
What?
What?
Feeling fancy in my Balenciagas. Trying to bring out the fabulous. God damn it, it's Lizzo.
Like
You were
we-
listening to
we
it
don't-
early.
We don't know what Lizzo is.
Simon does, so does
I know what she is. I just,
Don't make me play her. I will get
Oh, I know what she
Please,
is.
please,
I'm just
please
not. I'm not
do
amused.
not make AMG play that.
Yeah,
Shut
I'm not-
up, Simon!
I know who and what she is. I'm just not.
I
amused.
hate you guys. She's awesome. And that's
She's okay.
Oh no. And seriously, man, bye. Oh, I'm
Nice
sorry,
later,
guys.
NCR.
Bye, baby. Thank you. All right.
Try
Y'all ready?
medical marijuana.
Oh, Captain's leaving. Oh, Captain Cactus. Bye,
Bye, Captain Cactus.
All right, let's get going on this one. So
Sally Skellington said she just started a Netflix show and the first song came out on it was Own Personal Jesus.
Yeah, shit, this one.
That's very strange.
Lizzo has a show too on Prime. Amazon Prime. Yahoo. Yahoo. Wait. Connie, are you leaving? Why'd you take hugs? Are you just feeling bad for me because I got these motherfuckers in here with me tonight? I know. I know, they're terrible. I need a ladies'
hear what
night.
you say.
I need a ladies' night.
Ladies' night.
I need a ladies' night this week. God!
You got ladies in here. Get them in here and we'll leave.
I'm gonna have
There you
ladies'
go.
night this week because I gotta.
All right.
I just gotta.
As long as I don't have to do anything, I'm
Ladies'
cool.
night's always a hit. You just get to some ladies and you charge the guys to watch.
Oh, stop it.
$5
God,
entry.
I hate- I'm gonna kick you out.
$5 at the door, gentlemen.
Shut up, or I will kick you out soon. All right, here we go. We're going back to
Bring
it.
your own beer.
We're going back to it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Good night, NCR. Thanks for coming.
We'll finish today's. And I get some others that I've been. Yeah, right here. This one.
This is you at the courthouse on May 27th, 2016, when you got your domestic violence restraining order.
Camille. And domestic abuse, right?
Yeah, she just said
And
it.
restraining order, too.
Yeah, she just said it.
Yep.
Damn! 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 This girl looks like an albino. It looks like her eyes are very light. Doesn't it? She has very... I'm sorry, but she has blonde eyebrows. That's an albino. As far as I know.
Her eyes would have to be blue, I think, right?
Eyes would be pink, pinkish. If
No,
if
blue
you're-
or pink. Blue or pink.
She's
yeah.
got a blonde pigment to the hair, not white. I don't think that's an albino. I think that's
it
a
can
blonde-haired
be
one.
blonde. Yeah, it can be very light blonde. She has very light blonde eyebrows and eyelashes. That doesn't happen.
I just think
normally.
I think she's just a
Sorry.
blonde-haired lady, man.
Sorry, no. 'Cause if you go blonde, you don't dye your eyelashes that light. Never.
Her eyelashes could
Order against
naturally
Mr. Depp,
be that
right?
color, though, right?
It is.
And next to you is a
There you
woman
go.
named Jody Gottlieb, right?
Yes, yes.
Photo.
Photo. Mark it down.
Jody Gottlieb is your publicist.
And dear friend.
Now I'd like to show you what's
And
been
dear
marked
friend.
as Plaintiff's Exhibit 1316.
Exhibit.
Damn, we're tearing through. 'em.
Camille's knocking them down.
This is a picture of you and your friend Rocky Pennington, right?
That is correct.
Your Honor, I'd like to move to admit this photograph.
Any objection to
You
1316?
just don't want to hear that from Camille at this point.
No, Your Honor.
All right, 1316 in evidence. You can publish the jury.
This is a picture of you on May 28th, 2016, right, Ms. Heard?
I don't know when this was taken.
This is the
Okay.
day after you obtained the domestic violence restraining order against Mr. Depp, right?
I have no idea when this image was taken.
So she tries to. This is where she really makes herself look bad, trying to pretend that she doesn't know when these things are taken. This and the other one of the wine stain, and because she's trying to play it off like, and I think she really does think that Johnny's side put these pictures up. It was her side that admitted these, so she really makes herself look bad. Here we go.
And
I did not take it.
she knows every picture's time, date, and context early on in the trial. But when it comes time for cross, suddenly she's so scarce on detail. It's totally ludicrous.
There's no bruise on your face in this picture, is there?
Again, I don't know when this was taken. And also, I'm outside. I was obviously wearing makeup. I have no idea when this was taken, so I have no idea if I can
Let's
speak to
refresh your
what
recollection.
bruise
Pause
you
it.
can
Let's
see.
refresh your recollection about when.
Can I make a public service announcement? This is actually kind of important. Check this out. The lady that's with Amber in this picture's name is Rocky Pennington.
Right.
She is not the UFC fighter Rocky
This
Pennington.
Can we please pull up
Nobody thought
Plaintiff's
that she
Exhibit
was.
1315, just for the witness?
Bullshit. There's people threatening her life on the internet.
Okay. Nobody here thought she was.
No, I was just don't think anybody here was doing that. It's just
I
sure
never.
everybody knows that. Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
What?
Guys, this Tuesday, I have an interview. Oh my
This
god!
It's not Tuesday.
She said this Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh, this year. All right. Okay.
I have an interview with the guy who's fighting Chile.
Yeah.
Fighting who?
Can I please
Oh.
finish this, guys? Please.
I didn't hear what you said. I asked
Hey,
who.
let me finish then.
Okay.
I have an interview with a cop who's fighting an MMA fight with Chile Delete Laws DeCastro. Here on this channel, he's his name is, oh god, let me go get it.
The surname's is Goo or
Goo.
Gio,
Goo.
isn't it?
Yeah, Officer Goo. Chad, I believe his name is Chad.
Yeah,
So is the
Chad.
cop fighting a frauditor?
Yes.
It's going to be an MMA fight for charity. Now, here's the thing, guys, if I may. It's set up that whoever loses pays the winner's charity of choice. Officer Goo wanted the Fraternal Order of the Police as his charity, but Chile won't pay cops for anything, won't give any money to the police. So they had to change it to St. Jude's. It would be great if you did go ahead and send something to the Fraternal Order of Police just to piss off Chile that they're raising money. I'm asking you to do it. Kick's asking on his channel. I'll be giving the super chats for that night to the Fraternal Order of Police, saying, so Tuesday, generous. So I'll go to the Fraternal Order of Police and be back here for Tuesday because it's an interview with me and him, and I'm looking forward to it because I got a lot of
Apparently, according to Glover Mom, Chili will tell you he is no auditor. He's a game changer. His own words.
Yeah.
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 And can I just say that Delete Laws, Jose Maria de Castro, charity being St. Jude is appropriate since St. Jude is the patron saint of lost causes.
No, that's not his. That's the officer's charity.
Right.
I don't know what Chile's charity is.
Himself?
Probably the anti-police brutality fund or something run by.
Does anybody know what Chile's is? I was wondering.
It's probably scammy.
Anybody? Yeah, Chile's a legend of his own mind. Yeah, so he thinks here's what I think is gonna happen. Night before or day of, Chile's gonna have an injury that you can't do it. Can't do it. Sorry guys, can't do it.
Yeah, he's gonna bitch out.
Get over what?
YouTube's become something of a promotional home for like freelance boxing promotions now. People are making hand over fist.
They're both doing St. Jude. Okay, that's good. St. Jude is a great cause. Don't get me wrong. I give to St. Jude all the time.
St. Jude's one of the only great causes.
Oh, please. Just share the link when I put it up. That's also helpful. Liking and sharing. Always helpful. Always helpful. But yeah, I don't believe the fight's going to happen. I think on Chili's part. Chad's ready. I know he is. I can't believe his name's Chad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think if it does happen, Chili will tap right away.
His superior officer is the female that got in Chili's face and said, Chili DeCastro, you're under arrest, whatever. Yeah, she was like
chief, yes.
real cool about Chad doing this. She's like, well, it's gonna be off duty, and when you're not in uniform, you're just a man. If you're not saying you're representing the police department, you're not. You're just another man. So she was like really cool. So thank you to her as well. I don't know her name, but I will find it out for you. if you guys have any questions, give them in Discord here, wherever, and I'll shout you out when I ask them. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an article dated May 30th, 2016, right, Ms. Hurd?
That's what it says, yes.
And this article contains the same photograph of you and Miss Pennington we were just looking at. Yes?
Yes, I see that.
And the article is entitled Amber Heard Smiles as She Puts Arm Around Friend One Day After Getting Restraining Order Against
Injury,
Johnny
black
Depp.
eye.
Mm-hmm.
Mark it.
Is that what the title says?
I know that's what the title says, yes.
Your Honor, I'm going to move to admit and publish the article with everything but the headline and date and the photo redacted.
Objection, Your Honor. That's inconsistent from the way we've treated all of these.
I'll sustain the objection. All right, next question.
Let's take a look at picture Plaintiff's Exhibit 1317. This is also a picture of you and Miss Pennington on May 28th, 2016, isn't it?
I don't know when this photo was taken, but it looks like the same outing as the picture prior.
Your Honor, I'm going to move to admit and publish Plaintiff's Exhibit 1317.
Any objection?
No, Your
All
Honor.
right, 1317 in
Objection,
evidence.
mark it down.
Mm-hmm.
There's no bruise on your face in this picture either, right?
I
I
disagree.
wonder why it echoes every so much. It's weird.
I don't know.
If it is taken when you represent it was taken, then obviously there's a bruise on my face. It's covered by makeup as per usual.
Let's
Makeup.
zoom out of that picture for a moment.
Makeup, mark it down.
She looks like and they're literally leaving her lawyer's office. Her and Angry Eyes is in front of her. The guy with the angry eyebrows, remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're having a great time with it. Like, these are three people in cahoots doing something evil. They're evil people.
She supposedly has a split lip and a black eye under makeup in this photo.
And I'm going to tell you, again, I stand by what I said the first time. Those are marks you get. They're consistent with getting Botox. I swear to God they are. I just got to get somebody who's a makeup artist.
Which marks?
The ones around her, near her eyes and shit. I'll show you later.
Her makeup artist said she used
That's
to
Josh
make
Drew in this
bruising
picture,
for
right?
her.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
Yes, that's
Two.
correct.
And Miss Pennington
That is correct.
in there too? Miss
That is
Pennington submitted a sworn statement on your behalf in support of your domestic violence restraining order, didn't she?
I believe she did, yes.
Mr. Drew also submitted a statement in support of your domestic violence restraining order.
Chapo.
Angry eyebrows. Angry eyebrows. Jesus. He never looked like he was just happy. He always looked like he had angry eyebrows.
He does.
You know? Like a Muppet. He looks like that Muppet.
He does.
What's his name? Animal?
Walter. You look like Animal.
Yeah. The Muppet with the eyebrows. Can't remember his name.
Animal has them, but so does like Walter. And,
Oscar.
yeah.
Grouch. Oscar the Grouch, that's him.
Statler and Waldorf, the two old men in the balcony.
Oh, them too. Yeah, like he looks like a Muppet, basically. Any
Mortimer.
Muppet with eyebrows.
It's Mortimer and oh, what's his name?
Moving
It's
on.
something in Mortimer.
I believe they both did, yes. Mhm.
Ms. Hurd, I'd like to show you Defendants Exhibit 512, which is already in evidence.
Oh, look at me.
You've seen this photograph before, right?
I have.
On the second day of your direct testimony, you testified that this was taken in the downstairs of the main apartment.
So there's about to be a sweet moment coming up where Amber thinks she gets Camille, and she just gets herself. It's great.
On December
Hey, man.
15th, 2015.
Yeah.
Did you hear what their wine bill per month was?
No what?
$30,000.
Ah!
Well, I'll certainly whine about that.
Get out. Get the fuck
That's
out.
a lot of
Get
hooch,
out
buddy.
now.
That's
That's a lot of hooch.
300. That's $300 bottles. Or
Well,
more
I'm
like
sure they didn't drink cheap
They're
stuff.
drinking $600-$700 bottles of wine, but
Yeah.
2 and 3 a
Yeah.
day.
Oh yeah.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Shit,
her
well, you
Amber
know-
Heard drank 2 of those. She's self-admitted to drinking up to 2 glasses of wine, 2 bottles of wine a day.
It's not cheap. Chardonnay's not cheap.
Hell no.
You know she's an afternoon drinker. Come on.
Yes,
Do you recall that
rosé all
testimony?
day.
Yep.
Yes, I believe
Rosé Sundays.
so.
Alizé.
So it's your testimony that
Here it
Defendants
comes.
Exhibit 512 reflects damage to Penthouse 5 that occurred during the December 15th,
Penthouse.
2015 incident. Yes?
Yep.
I'm not quite sure from what incident this is when I see this photo in a vacuum without context.
Let's give you that context. Can
Uh-oh.
we please?
All right. Here comes
Bitter.
Sarah. Be quiet,
I could have
She
day
got her to ask
16
for
trial
it.
testimony.
please. It's coming up, so be quiet. It's beautiful. You're gonna love it. It's worth
All
it.
right.
Come on. Right, here's that.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'd like you to turn to page 4603. Starting at line 12. 4603. Starting at line 12 and going on to page 4604, line 4.
Okay.
And do you see that you testify that Defendants Exhibit 512, which is on the screen,
Yes,
is a picture of the downstairs of the main apartment?
that's correct.
And the main apartment is Penthouse 5 in the Eastern Columbia building, right?
You see
No,
me-
well, depends on what, the main apartment's penthouse 3 generally when we say main apartment.
Penthouse 5 was where you had your closet?
The downstairs was kind of like had some of my painting studio set up and a reception area. Upstairs was the closet,
Got it.
mezzanine.
She's a fucking upstairs of a penthouse for a closet.
mezzanine.
And a whole nother one for her, and a whole nother one for her squatter best friend and her husband.
Yeah, we know that, but still, a closet is worse than that.
A mezzanine for her closet. Wow.
Yeah.
Of a penthouse.
Office was in between.
All right, so it's your testimony that Defendants Exhibit 512 reflects damage to the penthouse, Penthouse 5, that occurred during the December 15th, 2015 incident, right?
I'm just not sure from
Incident.
which incident this is a picture of.
You said in that testimony, this picture was for. Oh my god.
Since I'm
It's
only
ridiculous. Right?
Even though
Wait, here it comes. Everybody come.
your
Partial
counsel
floor.
was asking you questions about December 15th, 2015, and then admitted this picture into evidence
Again,
in
in my
relation to that incident.
sorry, go ahead.
In
What?
relation to that incident on December 15th, 2015. This exhibit, Defendants Exhibit, you are the defendant, number 512, was admitted into evidence in this court. You testified that this was a result of damage that occurred on December 15th, 2015. Yes or no?
I just need to orient myself because I'm just looking at a picture of a partial
No,
picture of a
Ms. Heard,
floor.
you didn't just
so
look
I
at a
can't.
picture. You looked at your testimony.
You
Testimony.
pointed me towards the page and then asked me a question. I haven't actually reviewed it. I don't know if this was submitted in relation to that
Oh
incident.
my god.
Let's
really?
pull up.
She just looks so dishonest right now.
She looks terrible.
She looks like she's trying to do anything but tell the truth. Anything from admit it. All right.
Let's actually
Crazy
leave out
shit.
Defendants 512 and please pull up Defendants Exhibit 725,
When she talks about the metadata,
which is already in evidence
Thank
in
you.
redacted form, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You can publish.
Just side by side. You've seen this photograph as well, right?
I have.
On the third day of your direct testimony, you testified that this photograph reflected spilled wine in Penthouse 5 on May 21st, 2016, didn't you?
Again, I don't know because I'm looking at a partial picture of a floor. So unless you remove the metadata you've covered up, we could then tell. If you
I didn't
remove-
cover it up, Your Honor.
Could we unredact
Your Honor
them
did.
so we could get context?
That's how it's in.
She just unredacted her own.
Says if you could uncover the metadata that you covered up. They didn't do it. Her side did.
She just now
Apartment is
got her
Penthouse
own.
5 in the Eastern
with-
Columbia building, right?
No,
Just removed her own redaction.
The main,
Didn't you?
again,
Yes.
I don't know because I'm looking at a partial picture of a floor. So unless you remove the metadata you've covered up, we could then tell. If you
I didn't
remove-
cover it up, Your Honor.
Could we unredact
Your Honor
them
did.
so we could get context?
The judge and her side covered it up. She looked
Later.
so fucking bad. So bad.
Yeah.
Her lawyers have got to be just, oh my god.
I would be crawling out of my skin if I was her lawyer. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Shut the fuck up. Stop being so argumentative and answer the question. You're not cute. And you're not smart enough to be doing this. The point of this is she's identified these as spills from 2 separate dates. One in December, one in May. Same picture
Same picture, different angles.
and different days. She's saying that's from May.
Right, exactly.
Sorry about it. No, it's the same angle too. Same exact
One's
angle.
just zoomed in on, right.
That's how it's in evidence.
That's how it's
All
in
right.
evidence.
Next
Well,
question.
the metadata next to it is so that.
Ms.
to
Hurd,
avoid this
Ms.
sort of
Hurd,
confusion.
there is no question pending, and I would appreciate it if you wouldn't be making argument to the jury.
Sorry, I
It's
thought you had
inappropriate.
asked me about it.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't ask you about anything. Let's look at your direct
Don't look
testimony
too,
from
Amber, you
the third
don't.
day.
Oh wow, that was so bad for her. So fucking bad. The hubris. The fucking
Yes, ma'am.
ego on this bitch. Wow, how does she not know how bad she looks?
Mia's asking if you see a pretty blonde sitting next to somebody.
Which one?
I'm not sure who she's referring to.
We got
It was
her
probably-
sister, we got her mom.
She's sitting next to him.
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
Johnny.
she's the one of the. I think she's a paralegal, actually, not a lawyer. But yeah, she's been talking to him the whole day. Long, straight hair, dirty blonde. Yeah, I
Let's
got
turn
home.
to page 4750 in day 17 transcript.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
4750.
Yeah, it just gets better. You're right. Oh, she's not good enough to do this. She thinks she can punch with a big
Specifically
one.
line 16.
She hates Camille so much. She's so threatened by her. She's trying to go toe to toe with her, and she can't. She's not smart enough.
No. It's
Do you see where
delicious.
Ms. Bredehoff asked you to describe for the jury what took place on May 21st, 2016?
I see that.
And do you see that your testimony is reflected about May 21, 2015?
Yes.
That follows? Okay.
Yes.
Now let's turn to page 4804 at line 14. 4804. Starting at line 14
Yes.
through 4805, line 4.
Going to what line?
Line 4 at 4805. Do you see that you're testifying that Defendants Exhibit 725, which is reflected on the right side, reflects spilled wine on the floor in Penthouse 5?
That's correct.
Okay. And Defendants Exhibit 512 and 725 seem to be different versions of the same picture, don't they?
It does.
That's correct.
Oh!
Which one was taken on December 15th, 2015, or May 21st, 2016?
If you remove the redacted metadata, you can find.
Oh my God! You've just admitted to the same picture.
Yeah.
And that earlier you said they're 2 different days. You are stupid. Is she gonna do the metadata thing again?
Down.
She thinks she got it.
It's right there.
Or if you're telling the truth, you would know.
Recognize a portion of of spilled wine on a floor, and I'm supposed to know off the top of my head when you've
No.
lived through 5 years of this stuff? I don't think so. That's not how that works.
Telling the truth is simple. You only have to have a good memory when you're a liar. Sorry about it. That's why I don't lie, because I have no memory.
Tom. Ms. Hurd, at the beginning of your cross-examination
Your
last
Honor, may
week,
we approach?
Yes.
May we approach?
What do we need to talk about, Your Honor?
We need to talk about. Please stop it. My client's really making it bad for me.
I need to give my client a minute to regroup.
Please. He's up there going, Camille, I'll give you $10,000 if you just stop. Just stop.
Cobra Mom is pretty accurate right there. She said she's definitely putting the final nails in her own casket here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I like how you can click them and bring them up like that on the screen. That's dope.
That's StreamYard, yeah. I like
It's a dope
StreamYard.
feature.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to put down Camille in any way, shape, or form because if nothing else, I don't want American B. Savage on my case. But yes, she is doing a very good job. But in comparison to her opposition, yeah, I would look good, and I don't know what I'm doing.
No, Camille.
You're right, but she's been instrumental in making them look this bad.
No, it's not just because she's up against Amber right now. No, Camille is extremely sharp.
Yeah. No, I mean, her opponent, Elaine, the defense attorneys. I mean, yeah, they've seemed to be doing really badly.
They are.
And also, likewise, all the witnesses for the prosecution seem to be reasonable, decent people.
It's
and
not
all the people
prosecution, by the way. It's plaintiff and defendant.
Well, plaintiff. Yeah, sorry. The plaintiff have been decent people, and all the ones for the defence that I've seen don't seem to be sort of shifty and
they're opportunists in my eyes.
But Simon, if I may, Amber's defense put up all the proper blocks, but with her with her questioning and the way she has put everything to her people she's asked has removed several of them.
No, her story doesn't jive with her witnesses either. Her witnesses.
I'm talking about Camille's line of questioning has tricked Amber into exposing herself several times.
But the way you said it.
It's not just that. It's the yes, this is the guidelines and checklist and on how you apply these tests.
All the witnesses on her side.
And by the way, you've not sort of entered any data in this particular box, and these are only for a period in the last 12 months, but all these happened before then. And
all her witnesses are bad.
Yeah, you don't want witnesses effectively saying, yes, those are the rules, yes, we ignore them, because I know what I am doing.
Like the other guy who ignored the Goldwater rule because, it's just a guideline, and we couldn't have expert testimony if anybody followed it. Yes, you could. Just see both people.
The first psychologist that Amber's team had up there, that guy with the crazy hair. What was that guy, wild or what?
Oh yeah, no, we had him. What was it, yesterday? We might get to him.
He was so wild.
What was the name of the character he looks like?
Professor Heinz Doofenshmirfer or whatever.
Yeah. From what is it?
Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
He was horrible, man.
Yeah.
When he passed away.
Have copies.
Hey, babe.
What? Yeah.
When her lawyer went up to the stand just now, they were applying for a TRO.
Right? Neil's gotta go.
Time for committing perjury.
Excuse me?
Perjury.
I didn't hear your
I mean,
question.
we
Excuse me.
approve.
Question. Ms. Hurd, at the beginning of your cross-examination last week, I showed you an audio where you told Mr. Depp to tell the jury, tell the judge, tell the world that he is a victim of domestic abuse. Do you remember that?
That's correct.
And you testified you found it hard to believe that Mr. Depp would tell the world that he's a victim of domestic abuse, didn't you?
I said I find it hard to believe that he would do that knowing that he himself had beat me up for 5 years.
But he has told the world that he's your victim of domestic abuse, hasn't he?
Well, he started to say that only recently. He didn't make that claim up until very recently. So when we signed our divorce agreement and we signed a statement saying that neither party had ever said false claims for financial gain, it was relevant and important to me because I was the only one making the accusations. I was the
Yeah, he hadn't said it yet, so he was telling the truth.
only one making those claims. He wasn't doing that at the time, and he signed his name to it.
You didn't expect as many people to show up and testify on his behalf that did you?
Incorrect.
When you told this jury under oath that you never assaulted, when you told this jury under oath that you punched Mr. Depp because you thought of Mr. Depp pushing Kate Moss down the stairs, you didn't expect Miss Moss to agree to testify that never happened, did you?
Incorrect. I know how many people will come out of the woodwork to be in support of Johnny.
So you think Miss Moss needs to come out of the woodwork to testify for Mr. Depp?
It sounds so dumb! She's one of the most famous supermodels, you fucking freak!
Yeah.
Can you rewind it just a couple seconds? It broke up on my end. I'm sorry.
Don't they?
That's correct.
Damn.
And time again. That's why I wrote the op-ed.
You didn't expect Ben King, the house manager. You didn't expect as many people to show up and testify on his behalf that did you?
Incorrect.
When you told this jury under oath that you never assaulted, when you told this jury under oath that you punched Mr. Depp because you thought of Mr. Depp pushing Kate Moss down the stairs, you didn't expect Miss Moss to agree to testify that never happened, did you?
Okay,
incorrect. I know how many people will come out of the woodwork to be in support of Johnny.
So you think Miss Moss needs to come out of the woodwork to testify for Mr. Depp?
Everybody who was around in the 90s and the early aughts knew that rumor. I had heard that rumor.
Never heard it. Never.
From multiple people. Of course, that's what flashed through my head when my violent husband not only swung for me, but all of a sudden swung for my sister. Of course I thought of that. I did not expect her to show up or not.
You swung for your sister.
Expect her to show up. It didn't matter. It doesn't change what I believed.
Yeah, no, because he was going after Amber to stop her from beating up her sister.
But yeah, her sister said that he didn't swing at her, that he just brushed past her.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to kill my sister by pushing her down the stairs.
Right.
You told this jury under oath that Mr. Depp was aggressive and trashed a trailer in Hicksville. You didn't expect the manager of the Hicksville property, Morgan Knight, to come forward and testify that was untrue, did you?
Incorrect. I've already been through trials with this man. I know how many people will come out in support of him.
When you told this jury under oath that you had no idea that the paparazzi would be at the courthouse on May 27th, 2016, you didn't expect a TMZ employee to show up to testify.
Testify. What?
TMZ.
TMZ, sorry. Yeah, TMZ, Market Town. Sorry, I just thought of
What you sleeping?
That TMZ had been alerted that you would be at the courthouse and knew exactly which side of your face to take a picture of. Did you?
I know how many people will come out and say whatever for him. That's his power. That's why I wrote this op-ed. I was speaking to that phenomenon. How many people will come out in support of him and will fall to his power? He is a very powerful man. And people.
Wow. Wait a minute. Did he have the first time? Who had the first time?
Pretty quick
bingo. The first time was that Damien?
No, it wasn't Damien.
It's Joshua. Joshua Lee.
Oh, okay. Damien had the other night. Okay, my bad. Congrats there, sir. Damn.
Congratulations.
That was a good one. Neil gets him right through. Fires right through them.
Guys, normally when a situation like this, I would be looking side eye at both of these people, but for some reason, I truly believe that he has never put his hands on her.
Oh, no.
Except maybe to defend himself or grab her. But
Absolutely. You look like a silhouette right now, by the way.
Kobe,
Stop that stupid background, please.
I don't think you're understanding how much of a dump this place is at the moment.
Why don't you get like a background like of a volcano?
He does. He does. He has
have
real
a green screen
that I gave him. And
I've
he's
used
never
several
used.
times. It's a love that is not true.
You
I've
never
used it several
used it
times.
once. It's never been out of the box.
I need it. No, I have used it several times, and I need to be in a bigger room.
He did it before when he did the stream that one night. I remember.
I don't remember.
I've used it a couple times, guys. Seriously, and
okay, I've just never seen it.
it's just so big for this room. I can't keep it out. So when I move, one of my things on the list, I want a room just for my computer in my office area, so I can do stuff like that.
Gilbert Mom agrees with you, Rob. Rob, I can't do Bobby. I can't do it's Robert for me. I'm sure they had shouting matches, but he never touched her. What are you eating? Where'd you get a sandwich? Or whatever you're eating.
No.
What is it? Did you say ice cream?
Cookie.
Oh, cookie.
Oh.
It's ice cream. I was like, don't tell me he's got ice cream again.
Yeah, he's
You know I have ice cream.
He's the ice cream slayer.
Yes, he is. You don't have bingo, Connie? I'm sorry. But Damien does! Yay!
Yep.
Congratulations! Show him some love.
Well done, Damien.
Where's it? I got this. Some loves. Give me a clippy. Loves, yay!
Ray!
Yay.
Yay!
I'm gonna put some submarines, some cliff palms.
Aww.
Hearts.
Cliff's going ham.
Cliff always does the cliff palms because he loves his cliff palms. He loves his cliff palms.
Yep.
You've been here for 3 hours? Get the fuck out.
Yep.
Well,
Doing it big.
it was nice to see Robert again, wasn't it, guys? Those who remember him. Those
Just
of you
like
who
old
don't,
times.
Robert. He was here. Shoot. He used to be a regular.
Thanks for having me.
But he got too busy with his own business. How is your business doing, Robert? Tell us about it.
Everything's great. I've just been super busy. During this time of the year, you not only have the repair crowd, but you also have the construction crowd. The new construction shit. And that doubles everything up. Usually that ends around late summer, and you get back to just your seasonal, like, service work and things like that, and things loosen up a bit.
My bathtub's making funny noises, that kind of shit.
Yeah, but even when it's just that, he works till crazy hours. So I can't even imagine what he's doing now.
I was working on that, but yes, I did.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I'm starting a business. You know, you got to be on your balls for the first.
You were doing that before you started your business. We all know that.
Yeah, but at least I was making the money now.
Good for you. Getting up from under the guy. I just thought that when you got up from under the guy who was making you work till 2 o'clock in the morning, you wouldn't be working till 2 o'clock in the morning for yourself.
Oh no, we still get those calls.
So you're
That's when
on
you make
call?
all the money.
Oh, yeah.
If somebody calls me at midnight, I'm going.
You can charge them like double, can't you?
I can.
Yeah.
He doesn't, probably.
Not always.
Yeah.
It depends who it is. I'm not about to charge some old lady on Social Security double.
No.
Yeah, he's
But if
very
they got the
sweet
money,
about
then
that.
if they got the money and you got to go out there at midnight, then you might as well.
Oh yeah,
I've
if it's a
seen him
business
go
or
out
something
at
like that, they're getting nailed.
I've seen him go out at midnight for a lady on Social Security, not charge her. So, hey, for those of you who don't
Sometimes
know,
it all comes around.
he used to bring me like virtually on his calls with him. You know, I'd hang out, help him stay awake and stuff when he was driving home at night. But I got tired of staying, like not sleeping at all. So now I just stay home and don't sleep at all.
She's always yelling at me, Damien.
No, I'm not. I never yell at you. I'm the most patient person on earth.
Fleming's actually a front. He's actually going by the name Cowboy Rob. He's doing a little stripping. The ones on Social Security are the ones throwing the dollar bills at him. So
those are the singles. Those are the Sheilas with the singles.
What is that Channing Tatum movie with the stripping stuff?
Magic Mike.
Yeah, he's one of the background dancers. You need a haircut, sir. By the way, I've been meaning to say something. Your hair's way too long.
Like 3 weeks.
Way too long.
It's not even on my ears yet.
Look at the shit on your temples and shit. You look like a bedhead. Too long. It's all coming forward and stuff. You look
Let's all just beat up on Bobby on.
No, it's just at this length, you look like you're doing a comb over or something. They can't tell you're not. Because of stupid background.
I do have kind of a comb over going right now, though.
Well, yeah, because you brush it to one side. You don't have an
Isn't that a comb over?
Comb band. No, that's a side part. It's not a comb over.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Comb over the bald spot.
Oh yeah, I'm straight.
No way. You got hair. Yeah. You got hair. You should do what Johnny Depp. Get real long and pull it back in the ponytail.
I'm not Johnny Depp.
And then when you do a Pirates of the Caribbean movie, you can just let it go all over.
My dad had a ponytail, so okay? Stop it. My dad was very much like, what's his name? Oh my god. Tony Soprano. He looked like Tony Soprano. Gandolfino. What was his name? You know what I'm talking about. The guy who played Tony.
James Gandolfino, yeah.
Yeah. He had the ponytail. He looked just like my dad. Just like my dad. It's crazy.
Yeah, I just don't remember James Gandolfino having a ponytail.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I believe you. I'm not picturing it.
Yeah, I think he did.
He might have not had it when he's playing Tony, but in real life he did.
At some point he had a...
He always did when he wasn't.
Oh,
gotcha.
It was a ponytail, not a Tony tail, right?
Okay, you gotta stop.
Man, the dude's just never always with the sausage jokes, man.
Wow, that was bad. That was bad.
The ultimate silly sausage, man.
Yeah, well.
Oh, we've got a special request, Mia. Can you come back in for a minute? Damien needs to hear your voice. Apparently mine's not good enough anymore. Sorry.
I
Two heads are better than one.
Your voice sends me to sleep all the time, AMG.
Fuck you. Your hubby has a ponytail, man? That's cool. My dad did too. I just said it, didn't I? Sorry.
You sure did.
I'm tired, guys. Ask Simon how tired I was. Right?
Multiple times.
Right, Simon?
You're allowed to do that.
Absolutely.
I almost didn't make it.
Yes. And I was asking her whether she wanted to sort of cancel it because she was so knackered.
And what did I say? I can't do that to the people.
That was
all the females. All the ladies in here's husbands have ponytails.
Yes, that was after the snoring. She said that.
Hey, don't tell him I snore. I don't
Mia and
snore.
Johnny, she does not snore.
Hey, Robert doesn't know either. Stop that.
You've fallen
Nobody
asleep.
knows. Stop. I don't. Oh my God! I sound like a slut right now. I am not an Amber Heard. That's good. That's
What?
good. Right? That's good, right? It's
What?
not. If you know I
It's Amber
snore, there's a
Turd.
reason for that. It's just
It's Amber Turd. And how funny is it to hear lawyers and professional witnesses saying
say
hashtag
turd.
Amber
I
Turd in his court?
know. That was so bad. Is Mia coming back in or what?
Mr. Waldman never said Amber Turd. Is that right?
Saying it so, like you know he wanted to say it and he had to figure out a way to do it.
Absolutely. I'm
open
waiting for the
court.
judge to say it.
Yeah.
You
It's
can return to your
yeah.
seat, Miss Heard.
Well, she has made jokes with Johnny, but I don't think she thinks she can make a joke with Amber. 'Cause
She's
look
made
at her.
jokes with his team too, yeah.
You
You
just
can
start
definitely
like
tell
that.
she's super, yeah.
She's cool, that judge. Very cool. Because a lot of judges I've watched, when they send the jury out, they just don't. They don't just say, "Okay, don't do any research and don't talk to each other." No, they read
They
the full
lecture.
admonishment off, and it
Yeah.
takes like 10 minutes every time. This lady is real cool to do it. All right, here's Mia, Damien. Hi, Mia. Mia doesn't want to talk now. Mia,
Oh wow, it really.
No, she's not even gonna say anything.
there you are. Can you hear us? Uh-oh.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I heard her a second ago. You were a second.
You didn't hear me?
Mia,
Is this better?
there you are. Yeah, you're okay. How you doing, hon?
Okay. I'm getting tired, I think.
Apparently, my voice doesn't do it for people anymore. They need yours. So just wanted to give them what they want. This is, my soul source of income now. I gotta give them what they want. But no. I am
That
happy
would
to
be
have
nice.
you. So, hey, you want to come back for Ladies' Night?
Are you doing it on Saturday?
Yeah, why? You busy? She's busy, guys. Sorry, tried.
There's been multiple people who said Saturday's a no-go for them in the chat.
Sorry. That's Ladies' Night for me. Did you guys forget already? Oh my god. How quickly they forget. Okay. We don't have to do it. So when are you going to be doing something again then, Mia? Plug yourself. Mia, tell us what you got coming up on your channel.
I have on my channel probably early next week sometime, either Sunday or Wednesday.
Okay. Okay, good to know. And do you want to give us a preview of what it might be that you're going to be doing something?
It's something that I wrote called Muddying the Waters.
Ooh. Is that it? Any clues or hints as to what it's about?
Anybody read creepypastas?
Yeah. Yeah.
Love creepypastas.
So you know those creepypastas where the person who's quote unquote writing it makes a comment like, now I've given you my demon or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No.
It's a different twist on that. I wrote it so.
Okay. I won't be there because I get scared. Sorry. I'm sorry. You know me. You know me.
Yeah, I know you, but it's not really that scary so much as it is kind of
Scary.
No, I'm thinking more of a
Creepy?
like a
Demonic?
like a
What?
like a, well, I've got this and I got it goes through the whole regular thing that does that type of story,
Okay.
but at the end it's got a different twist on it.
Okay. Good to know. Guys, you gotta go and see what this is because it sounds really intriguing. Hey, Gina.
Yeah,
It does.
I performed it at the HorrorCon VR last October.
Oh, okay.
So, and I have a feeling I might write a couple more of these of this vein of type thing, where it's different takes on things like this. Psychological.
Psychological thriller?
Not really.
Okay.
Although I guess
No.
you could say it plays with your brain some because it's different. Hey, Gina
This
S.
sounds intriguing. So, and so it's like Twilight Zone kind of thing.
Kind of,
Okay.
sort of, yeah. And thank you guys for getting it up to 511.
Oh, nice. Thanks, guys.
Nice.
The link is still pinned if you want to go over there and be one of the cool kids by subbing to her. So, yeah.
But yeah.
We'll, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've already written it out and everything. I just have to record it and put the video on it.
Awesome. Good. Cool. All right. Robert, are you going to be doing anything on your channel soon?
I would like to be able to do a stream this weekend, but I haven't had any chance to set any of that up, and I would need to since I've reloaded my PC. But hopefully someday I'll be able to do a game stream or something like that.
Put your link in the chat, and people can sell.
I'll try. I don't remember.
Is it gonna be one of your games that you're playing, or is it gonna be like, are you gonna invite people in to play a game with you? What?
I haven't made any of that decisions.
Well, if you need help with the production, I can always help you. I used to do that.
If I go, I'll definitely have you and Cliff or anybody else who wants to come, as usual.
No, I mean if you need help with producing it, because you're just setting up again.
I would also let you do that.
But yeah, no, like if you want to play a game that me and Cliff have, we got Sea of Thieves now, we got all kinds of things. I
Are you open to that?
I am a dead eye on that fucking harpoon. I am so good. So good.
You're probably better at Sea of Thieves than I am. I've played it a few times.
I've
only played it once.
Yeah.
For like 5 hours, but
yeah. We have a
I
problem.
think this is the link.
Once we start, we just keep going. It's a problem hit me, Cliff, and Ratchet Cloud. But I got real good on the harpoon, and I only sometimes crash when I'm steering.
I think that's my channel link.
I only crash when I'm parking.
I think I already have yours.
Yeah. So there's that. And Simon, anything coming up from you? More art?
Nothing in the pipeline and nothing particularly planned.
Well, and I just realized I didn't change it on the channel, but Simon's art is appearing on the Traveler's Tavern thumbnails and in our chat room on our videos.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Okay, thank you.
That's why I needed with the no background on it.
Okay.
And you can always go to Amazon and buy any one of the books with his art in it.
Ooh.
You know? And
Yeah.
you get some good storytelling as well.
Scary.
Yeah.
You get some good storytelling with it. Really. You do.
I have to be careful with that because I have to make sure that either I can contact the author of the story or they're dead and have been for 75 years.
Well, as it happens, I've got a friend who's an author, and
it's his book.
Yeah, a while back he had an idea which he just dismissed out of hand, then mentioned it to me, and I thought that's a bloody good idea. And it's now there've been 2 books done, only one of which is available via Amazon. AMG's
cool.
got a paperback soft copy version of it.
It's beautiful. It's on my
And
coffee
it's
table.
basically some of my art inspired my mate to write stories, and some of his stories inspired me to make art. And it's so it's a collaboration. It's the stories and the art that go together. Just short stories.
It's really
That's
great.
awesome.
Really great.
And the hardback one available via Amazon is actually a real legit ISBN numbered book.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's not just some bullshit. It's real.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
See, that's my other project that I'm working on. Is I'm working on publishing the stories that I read last year that were mine.
Right. Excellent.
Sounds fun.
What was the name of the book, Simon?
Oh God.
Are you kidding me?
I can never remember the name of the bloody book.
Did you send me a link to it?
I don't think I did directly. No. It's called. Oh, hang on a sec.
Okay.
He's gonna go get it.
And this guy that that's the author.
Hey, iDubbbz.
He's he could use the support basically. Simon told me his story and it'd be really cool. What?
Yeah, I usually buy books like that, but right now I'm not buying anybody's books.
It's called Homestead.
Homestead.
Yeah, it's only available as a hardback. Slightly less than A4 sized.
Hi, Irish team, Dublin.
And you told me a little bit about the author, right? He's a friend of yours.
Yep.
You could definitely use the support. Is what you're saying.
Yes, definitely could.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He is.
So yeah, go on over to Amazon and get yourself reading material, people. Books, they still exist. Get one while you can.
Yeah, they do. I'm trying hard to find ways to make money.
I love books. You know, I just love the way they look. I mean, just the way they smell. Everything about a book is cool. All right.
Yes,
So,
Robert, I'm
Cliffy.
already subscribed to you.
Yay. Cliffy, anything you want to say before we go?
Just thanks, Mia, Robert, and Simon for coming. Have a great night, everyone. I love you all. Bye-bye.
Be safe.
Yeah, cheers,
Night, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Night, everybody.
Appreciate you.